Are we back, chat? Are we back, chat? The concept. What is love? The song of all time, that's right. All right, those were two good songs. So here's a bad one. So song goal. The song goal was to sample Stexxan Starfighter playing the piano and snorting and his cat. I didn't do a good job. I tried. My mother and father are angry at me. I tried. Liquid Snappy with $10. Hello, BRAINZ. If Enter lost his mind over the Splinter, just imagine his reaction to a Tamers video. Maybe the master could turn him around. You never know. Anyway, here's this piece of shit I made.
Hey, Dad. It's your son, Steven, recording this video.
Wow. Okay, all right. Enough delaying. Depresston, you here, homie? Well, final. No, we're keeping the enters going. There's no end in sight. We got so much material. Nah, this probably will be the last one because we're looking at Enter's greatest enemy, the fucking Megatron to his Optimus Prime. We're looking at Star Giant Productions. So we're gonna do a quick rundown there. You should be able to see my stream. Let me just pull it up for the rest of you guys. We're gonna do a bit of reading. Yeah, we're very big fans. Very big fans of Mr. Enter. That's our guy. Oh, what the fuck? Let me oh shit. Are you not coming through, Chad? Is Depresston not coming through for whatever reason?
Stream?
Yeah. This man's so mean to me. God damn it. This man really said, yeah, it's a brain stream. Of course, of course he can't hear me. Okay, all right. You should be good now. Say something, Depresston.
Okay, hi. How we doing?
We're good. We can hear your lovely voice now.
Wonderful.
Oh, man.
I'm sure everyone's ecstatic. I'm sure Kazma's just shaking with glee about this.
Yeah. My favorite. They're saying in chat. Ah, Christ.
Miss my fucking joke, dude. I had that one all wound up and ready to go.
I know. It was funny. I laughed.
God damn it.
Oh man, just completely like this is like if you were at the comedy club and the fucking audio guy just cuts the mic right at the start of your set. Oh shit, my bad. God damn it. Oh well, that's good though. I always do crack the fuck up when you and I are able to link up. So we got the boy here. I already fucked up. I'm a turf. I'm a bad person. Totally unfair. She, her pronouns. This is Rebecca Starlight. So we're gonna be learning a bit about Rebecca Starlight.
Man.
This chat's gonna be a fucking war zone. It's like,
oh yeah,
BRAINZ is a bigot. BRAINZ is an ally.
We talked about this before stream. We agreed we're gonna respect the pronouns.
Yes,
we're just not gonna respect the person.
Yes, correct. And the first thing I go is like, so dude here, so bull here. In the words of Club Doom. So Star Giant Productions. This is Rebecca Starlight, better known as Star Giant Productions. So she did a fair bit of editing for Enter. And we're going to do a bit of reading. We can alternate if you want, like paragraph to paragraph. How do you want to do this, man?
That sounds fine. So wait, I'm gonna guess that her real last name isn't Starlight. That's like a My Little Pony ass name right there, dude.
Yeah, one would assume, hence the MLP avatar.
Oh yes, Rebecca and Starlight, I see.
So prior to changing their name, their dead name is Ryan Kurleski, which sounds like a fucking character out of Aqua Teen Hunger Force or something.
It does.
Ryan Kurleski.
Why does Enter just like Enter has like a Polak last name? This girl had like a dead Polak name. Like, is this just a big scheme by Poland to get like money into their country or something?
Absolutely. This is the Poles funneling money through cartoon reviews for autistic people.
Cartoon reviews.
So, oh man, this is I don't know if Enter wrote this because you can like feel the seething in every sentence. Rebecca was moderately popular on DeviantArt. Oh man, yeah, Enter probably ghost wrote this shit.
Oh, absolutely, dude. He was seething. Moderately popular.
That's foul.
Not like she had a decent following. No, moderately popular. Had to rub it in there before she began work with Enter.
And for people sending in supers, we're gonna read them all in one go after a bit, just so we can get through this horrible article. Her gallery included a combination of fan fiction as well as commissioned and original drawings portraying fictional characters as giantesses. We're off to the motherfucking races, chat. It's alleged that she drew commissioned art of underage characters as giantesses for fetish purposes. Though this cannot be definitively proven, it can. There are images. I don't want to pull them up. They're gross. Yeah.
All right, so am I reading this one? When she began work with Enter, Rebecca identified as gender fluid and used the name Ryan Kurleski. This name persists in the name of her Ryan animation series, and why Enter sometimes referred to her as a male in 2018. Around 2020, she began identifying as a trans female and started using the name Rebecca.
With an H.
With an H?
So quite a few videos that they edited. Not Sugar. Surprisingly less gay than Rebecca Sugar.
Rebecca Sugar is straight. I'm convinced. Like I don't like. She did like a whole thing where she's like pan or something. Like no way. You're just a straight girl that wants to be non-binary or whatever. I don't know how to explain it, bro.
You can be anything. Ian James Carterley's just like, you can be anything you want to be, Bex. I love you so much. Just don't make me put on the slave outfit again. Get in the corner, darky. Reception. Star Giant is infamous for being Enter's worst editor. This is brutal. A sentiment shared by even Enter himself.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
Yo, this guy is spazzing. Relationship with Team Enter. On October 8th, 2021, Enter released a video detailing the various problems he and his teammates encountered while working with Star Giant, but not limited to a failure to recognize when previous conversations have ended and frequently interrupting important conversations, ignoring attempts to...
like, I was just gonna say, I'm sorry. I mean, well, that sounds like us, first of all, but that just sounds like every autistic person ever, dude. Like people will just bring back up like a conversation that ended 10 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying.
Factually.
Sorry.
No, it's you're on thin ice, man. I might start the Blackbrainz wiki by myself. Depresston. Considered the worst guest. A bigot, racist, homophobe, transphobe.
And an annoying voice. Yeah, just keep going.
Sounds like a Sopranos extra. Like just tearing you to shreds. Ignoring attempts to talk to her about her behavior and editing work. Yo, that's kind of based of going like, hey, I noticed an issue with this edit. Oh, I don't want to fucking talk about that.
Nuh-uh, just nuh-uh that shit.
Mistreating, overworking, and underpaying employees for her own videos. Leaking information prior to its official announcement. In the same video, Enter explains many of the issues he had with her editing work, such as her inability to get the timing of Enter's avatars right. Oh, I mean, look, this is probably just nitpicky, but yeah.
Oh, probably is. Enter is, I mean, he's actually autistic, so like he would be super nitpicky. He's like, oh, it was 0.3 seconds too late, on my still image.
Your timing is atrocious.
Failure to hide the black bars of episode footage presented in 4:3 aspect ratio. Failure to hide or remove the logos from bootleg websites she often took footage from.
That's bad.
Oh man, she's terrible. Using poorly cropped and cut versions of Enter's shadowy figure avatar, despite being given avatars with transparent backgrounds. So Enter gave her the PNGs and she went like, okay, Google, and then just like cut them out poorly. That's so sick. That's so sick. Yeah, she might be the best editor. Inserting content Enter never asked for. Example, the whip crack scene in the Cans Without Labels review.
What? The whip crack scene?
Oh, I don't like that.
What is it? Just like there's like a picture of like a black guy on screen and then you just added whip crack sound effects?
Yo, you're taking me back to a difficult time for my people, Depresston. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Taking footage
sounds like Johnny Test.
The Johnny Test whip crack. Fucking Dookie just starts talking immediately after. Taking footage from other YouTubers without crediting them. Sick. She's so cool. She might actually be like the best editor ever. I'm not gonna use your fucking PNGs and I'm stealing footage. That's so sick. Including self-inserts of her voice and or OCs.
Just put your own characters in someone else's shit.
Oh man, that's so dope.
I hope it wasn't even like in the background. I just hope it was like in the foreground, you know? Like
that would be so sick, like you're watching a Turkey Tom video because you know you're sad and lonely like all of us. And then like someone's OC just immediately interrupts the video and goes, "That's right, Tom." This person is a pedophile. Yeah, that's right. It's me.
They just keep cutting in like it's a goddamn super origami kingdom. That's right, Tom. Me and my dynamite gal were just thinking about how this guy is a loser, creep, and pedo.
Thank you, Nicholas Diorio, for ranting on this user. All right, so you were going to read issues outside of Team Enter.
Issues outside. While Star Giant is quite infamous for being Enter's worst editor, many find that her own work is not much better. In addition to sharing many issues with the videos she edited for Enter, Star Giant was frequently accused of copying Enter too much, as many of her reviews contain critiques, jokes, and even video structures nearly identical to Enter's. Hold on, wait. You say like the video structure was nearly identical to Enter's. You mean you started at the first episode, at the beginning of the episode, and you ended it at the same time?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Man.
oh, where the fuck was I?
You're on Star Giants Cartoon
Star
Network.
Giants Cartoon Network 64 was modeled after Enter's Nicorama, which, you know, that was just stolen from Doug Walker's Disney shit, but whatever. We'll ignore that, Enter.
You're just reviewing the catalog of a company. That's not a unique idea.
That's not an Enter unique idea. You don't have that copyrighted.
Can you imagine like a network being like, you know, they got Family Feud, you've got Wheel of Fortune, and fucking Wheel of Fortune goes, yo, you can't be a game show too.
We made that.
We invented game shows. You can't also have a game show.
Yeah. With the focus being on series produced for Cartoon Network rather than Nickelodeon, including having thumbnail commissions by Ava Berman, AB Wings, who also drew thumbnails for the original run of Nicorama, among other artwork for Enter. Really, this is just Enter just bitching that.
Yeah, Enter's just like,
stole my artist, stole my idea of reviewing a television channel.
It's Captain Autism Civil War right here, man.
Yeah.
On July 13th, 2020, Star Giant commissioned Wes, then known as Hope, I guess. Yeah, that's just Hope, a moderator on Enter's Growing Around Discord server.
Oh no,
with
there was a Growing Around Discord server
episode. Oh god. Society of the Treasure Trackers, with the intention of releasing it in time for Enter's 28th birthday. Sounds like she was just trying to give him a birthday gift, and Enter's mad about that.
Depresston, I'm just looking at chat. Just because the mere utterance of Doug Walker led to Mimi info dumping about Doug Walker. Shut up! Stop talking about the nostalgia critic. Why is she like this? What made her this way? What is the attraction?
It's just a woman, bro. That's what women are like. You say one
women
thing and suddenly they're on a whole tangent.
Women love Doug Walker.
Love Doug Walker. I mean, Doug Walker's married to a big fat cow bitch, but, you know, good for him.
Yeah, Mimi, you gotta swipe him up.
Yeah. Releasing a time for Enter's 28th birthday, Star Giant expected the 22-minute animatic to be completed by July 18th, only for an infuriated West to cease work on it midway through production. After realizing what little time he had to work on such a project, the project was ultimately turned into a script reading of the episode in lieu of an animatic, which has been deleted from Star Giant's channel after her firing. So what's the complaint in that one? Is that, I mean, I guess there wasn't enough time. She only gave the guy 5 days to work on it, but
yeah.
Try to do something nice for Enter. That's the complaint.
It's like, here, I gave you this gift. I hate this gift, you idiot. How dare you give me this gift? I don't like this gift.
How dare you? You should have gotten me Xbox Live cards and whatnot. Hold on, I didn't finish.
Okay.
In January of 2021, Star Giant released a video entitled Top 20 Worst Animations of 2020, which received major backlash from the general public. Some of the most egregious issues included claiming that episodes of Pony Life and The Loud House contained examples of pedophilia, claiming that Crimson Mayhem cut ties with Enter due to his opinion on Lawrence Faust's DC superhero girls, and claiming that Randy Marsh of South Park caused the COVID-19 pandemic in the real world.
I'm sorry, I read ahead.
This is a schizo posting. I love it. Why are you guys still talking about fucking Doug Walker in chat? God damn it.
It's like every time I feel bad, I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have said that to Mimi. That was rude. And then I look at, and it's like, oh, Melvin Brother of the Joker was actually shot on film.
Yeah, I can't believe you guys didn't react to Melvin Brother of the Joker.
Oh yeah, I only have so much patience for the critic. I can only handle so much of his screaming and like rat-like mannerisms.
Rat-like manner.
So firing. In June of 2021, Sarah, another editor on Team Enter, created a new Twitter account for Enter, replacing the one deleted in January 2020 during the Nicorama. As a part of a plan to generate hype, Sarah replied to tweets asking if the new account was managed in anticipation of an official announcement of Enter's new social media platforms. Why are his rollouts like this? He's a cartoon reviewer. He's fucking
Not
rolling out.
even a good one.
He's rolling out shit like he's Kanye West. Why is this so convoluted? Just fucking put out the Loud House video, you jackass. What's wrong with you?
That's Grande's fucking review already, man. That's
Yeah.
what they want.
The people want the Casagrandes review. He's probably done it. He's done it all. However, when asked by the former editor Crimson Mayhem if the account was real, Stargiant revealed that the account was managed, ruining the surprise. Bitch. You ruined the rollout. It was supposed to be a 2-year rollout, you bitch.
It was 2-year rollout. Jesus Christ.
During a conversation about the incident, it was brought to the attention of Sarah that Wes was told by Stargiant that he was too suicidal. Oh god damn, oh shit.
God damn.
Stargiant might be my favorite ever. Where I'm sure that opinion will change, but like the fact that Stargiant's just like going like, yeah, this is a fake account. Also, yeah, just stop talking about killing yourself. It's annoying. And did so for brownie points, prompting Wes to block Stargiant. This, combined with previous issues, led Team Enter to fire Stargiant.
Some guy named Deatha Kid in the chat said Enter's doing a Donda rollout for him screaming at Uncle Grandpa. Yeah, that's essentially what's happening here, dude.
Yo, that would be so sick if Enter just started wearing a mask all the time and like ran around with like spikes on and talked about Jesus. That'd be dope.
Dude.
Just had pictures of his dead mom and everything. Oh, God
It would just be pictures of Uncle Grandpa and everything.
Yeah, you just have like the picture of Uncle Grandpa's house on the back of the hoodie. Enter starts having dope merch. That'd be sick. Do you want to do half and half? Because this is a big one.
Yeah, I'll do half. I'll start, I guess.
All right.
Following the end of her association with Enter, Stargiant would eventually cease communication with other members of Enter's team, including Graceland, Wes, and Chikorita Cheese, with Graceland citing her refusal to improve as a person as the reason for her disassociation from her. In the months following her firing, Stargiant would claim that Enter was at fault for firing her for no reason in videos such as ranking people in the cartoon community. I fucking love it whenever people do that. I'm gonna rank people. Enter F tier, Pan Pizza F tier, Turkey Tom F tier, Cartoon Chi F tier.
Just fucking Ellis Mark S tier, boy. Let's go,
Here
boy.
we are, Mark Chance, bro. I love Mark fucking his wife. You know, that's like 10 years older than him. This came to a head in September. No, I'm sorry.
No, I gotta get this out. There's a picture of it's like Mark and his wife interviewing Butch Hartman, and the body language is so sick because Butch is like legs are open, you know, arms back, chest out. Mark is like leaning in. Yeah, Mark's leaning in and looking down, and his wife Veronica's just like making like total eye contact with Butch. She's smiling. She's got her hand on her chin. It's just like, Butch fucking fairly audited her, man. You know, he got beastly on that Bunsen, if you know what I mean. He went ghost.
Yeah, he went phantom.
He's a phantom.
Oh my
God.
God.
I gotta send you that picture. It's so fucking funny.
Oh my God, that sounds so fucking funny. It was people in the cartoon community. This came to a head in September 2021 when Stargiant released a review of the DC Superhero Girls episode #Frenemies, in which she defames Enter for firing her and alleges that he was happy about doing so. Following the release of Enter's expose video in October 2021, however, Stargiant would post a video in which she would seemingly apologize for her behavior, only to later retract statements following the Turning Red controversy in April 2022 in the form of editing the description of the video. Okay. This is definitely written by Enter, dude.
Yeah,
Enter was
yeah.
seething the whole time.
If not Enter, one of like someone in his crew, no doubt.
One of his little Enter bots.
In February 2023, Stargiant released a 3-hour-long video
Oh my god.
entitled Addressing My Abuse, in which she would berate those that she believes have wronged her over the years, most notably Enter, to whom more than half the video is dedicated. This video was met with overwhelmingly negative reception, with common issues including, but not limited to, attempting to frame Enter and his teammates as abusers while defending her own poor work ethic during the time as Enter's editor, defending her statement of West being too suicidal by claiming that she was speaking fast. She was just going, I'm a lyrical spiritual miracle, you too suicidal.
That's some fucking Chris Chan fucking excuse right there. I was speaking too fast. I didn't know what I was saying.
Now, sometimes my diction gets ahead of me, and using examples of Enter's other editors making mistakes to support her claims that she was Enter's best editor, denouncing American citizens that rely on Social Security. In the early draft of the video script.
Enter was mad. He's like, no, I need that money.
I need that money.
All my fans are 14 years old. I don't get any money on Patreon.
Oh man, I'm fucking dying. Is Stargiant actually based? Using the testimonies of her friends to refute Enter's arguments at various points, criticizing those who have noted issues with her editing work or made responses to her videos. Oh no, she is not based, because defending hosting a pedophile on her Discord server by claiming that she did not know that they were a pedophile. I didn't know. I can. Do you want to read the rest? Okay, and I'll read YouTube.
I'll read the last two, and then you can start YouTube career. Yeah. In response to the backlash, Stargiant would unlist the video 3 days after its release, after which it was deleted 4 days later. She would then post an apology video entitled "Be Better Today Than Yesterday," in which she would express regret for her actions in the previous video and promise to stop talking about Enter. However, this video would also receive backlash due to also consisting primarily of Stargiant defending her actions and claiming that she has not abused or gaslit anyone. In June 2023, Stargiant, I was about to say Gas Giant, attempted to contact Enter via DeviantArt, intending to settle her issues with him, only to then berate him, claiming that he was abusive towards her and that his content has declined in quality since her dismissal. In response, Enter wrote a DeviantArt journal in which he detailed the various controversies in which Stargiant was involved and stated that he is prepared to take legal action against her should she attempt to contact him or his teammates in the future. Imagine having to be the judge reading over a couple of autists being mad at each other on the internet.
My client reviewed those cartoons first, Your Honor.
Your Honor, my client actually did not enjoy DC superhero girls.
Is it true that you reviewed the episode #Frenemies, Miss Starlight? YouTube career. God damn it. Like Enter, Stargiant owns a YouTube channel on which he reviews various animated films, series, and shorts in a series called Ryanimation Reviews. What a bad name.
I like that they had to include like Enter. Like Enter came up with the novel idea
like
of
the progenitor of reviewing cartoons, Mr. Enter.
The illustrious, the Mr. Enter.
No one ever conjured the idea of going like, wow, I like these funny cartoons. What if I talked about them? Another series of stars chronicles the various animated series produced by Cartoon Network over the years, aptly titled Cartoon Network 64. Pretty bad title. The series takes an in-depth look at 64 cartoons produced by Cartoon Network between 1992 and 2019, much like Nick-O-Rama. I have to say that really slow. Nick-O-Rama. It's very similar to Nick or Treat.
That was a good one. I'm glad that Enter didn't figure out what Nicorama sounds like. Absolute genius marketing there, man.
I love Nicorama and I hate Nick. Did for the Nickelodeon series. Other series include Frog Tales and Pixar Path, which feature Star and Friends commentating, over episodes of Amphibia and each Pixar film respectively. Oh, that sounds agonizing.
Oh, bro, no. And think about it. Amphibia, we can watch the what's his name? Our boy. What was his name? Dylan or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah, Dylan Loyalitat. Yeah, our boy.
That was it, Dylan Loyalitat. It's been a while since we. Or no,
it was Daryl, not Dylan. Daryl Loyalitat.
Daryl Loyalitat. Yeah, yes. And he marries the main character girl. Ah, man, I miss those edits, bro.
Honestly,
was just there in every scene.
he's just like inserted in the background, or like just, oh man, remember when Daryl was also here? Yeah, that was great.
That was an Amphibia jump scare, guys.
So a bit of trivia about. I'm sure this trivia is going to devolve into. Here's a fun fact. She's a fucking awful editor. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Star is transgender and plans to undergo a sex change operation in the future. Certifiable Super Sitter was Star Giant's favorite video of Enter's. Before she was fired, Rebecca considered Enter one of her favorite YouTubers and frequently called editing his videos her dream job. Wow, that's
Jesus
sad.
Christ, that is pathetic. Out of anything you could dream about, it's editing videos for a below average YouTuber, a below average cartoon YouTuber.
Yeah, it's like,
way to shoot for the stars there, man.
Honestly, my dream job's, working with like different musicians. Although I know it would go south so fast. I'd be on the Kanye West tour and he'd just go like, someone get this zesty nigga out of here. He ain't dressing dope. I'd get fired for like some stupid reason, like my shoes weren't nice enough. He didn't wear the right clothes. Kill him. Kill him.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
I fucking love that video of Kanye, like, just saying, like, it's like, shut up before I exile you.
Before I exile you.
Oh, man, he's the best. Bipolar's a hell of a drug.
If Kanye was, like, in, like, the medieval times, dude, he would absolutely have a dungeon just filled with people, bro.
Honestly, he'd just be going, like, ex-wife, put her in the dungeon. It has been said that she, along with Rosa Ray Ramsey, also bailed on reporting Necopon, a child predator, like Crimson did, and kept her in her server for a total of 8 months, and dodges anyone who speaks about it or wants to have a conversation about it, including Leo Convoy, who's going through a bit of shit himself. I saw some people in chat going, what do you think of the Leo Convoy stuff? What do you think of the Leo Convoy stuff? Okay, firstly, I always thought Lyle Convoy was a complete cornball, fucking husky-ass nigga making gun pose go, you're a pedophile, you're a pedophile. Yeah, fucking Newsbreak, pedophiles are bad. Shocking chat. You know who's gonna stop a pedophile? Not the police, not any federal agents, not a long-form investigation based on collated evidence. An obese model kid enthusiast is going to stop the pedophile. Okay, all right, sure. Okay. Okay. And in his found family of a bizarrely fucking aggressive British they-them who feels the need to yell at everyone who makes any sort of a misstep in their entire life. Yeah, I'm pretty okay with that guy falling apart. Like, I don't know about you, Depresston, but I think the pedo hunter stuff is so corny because it's like, it's kind of like a remore on the underbelly of a shark, where it's not being done to help society or to stop a predator. It is to merely feast on the clout of someone who is a sicko, and as such, they're trying to gain as much notoriety off of stopping that sicko, when more often than not, they don't stop the sicko. They don't go through the appropriate channels. They don't do it well, especially someone like Lyle Convoy. Fucking complete fraud. Go eat another ho-ho, you absolute pig motherfucker. Man, I hope the Patreon came in so you can buy some more model kits.
Yeah, I don't think of Leo Convoy. I'm just gonna I don't think of him at all.
That's
He's
very fair.
Nothing. And like the only time I care about like those pedophile catchers really is if I get a funny video out of it, like that one crackhead who was screaming in like the Walmart parking lot running around, you know. And that was only funny because of how badly that dumbass fucked up his gay little op to catch the pedo.
Yeah, and
didn't call the police. He went to confront him by himself. And
that's the thing is these guys are in it for the glory more often than not, right? And they screw up the op, and they don't get any evidence, and they don't go through the appropriate channels. Idiots, the whole bunch of them. So it's not shocking to me that Leo Convoy's like a complete contrarian who's willing to bend the rules because Hopeless Peaches didn't know. Peaches didn't know. Peaches didn't know. Peach. It's okay. It's okay when someone I like is a creep. Fucking goofy. Completely
goofy. What the fuck is that fun, believable review right there in the bottom right? Is that like a cat eating shit out of an ass? Like, I can't even comprehend what I'm looking at right there on the popular pages right by your head.
Ah, man.
I don't know what that is.
B's mad because I said that they, them in a derogatory way. Come on, B. This is the Blackbrainz cancellation stream. This is where this is where it ends for me. You know, I've been nothing but a positive ally, but I make one misstep, it's over for me. Leo Convoy is gonna make a video about me while his husky ass makes a figure.
Season Quentin Reviews is gonna make a video about you saying the fall of Blackbrainz, bro.
I've been waiting for the day when Turkey Tom opens up a video with Blackbrainz as a middling YouTube channel. Oh, Christ. Yeah, B, you're fine. You're fine. This is a channel where we make fun of people. I don't know if you fucking noticed. We make fun of everyone.
We're just a couple of losers. We are a couple of fucking too old to be on the internet losers.
Factually.
Making fun of small children.
Factually, we push them down. Nice swing, nigga. That's us. All right,
we are the 6th graders that bullied the 3rd graders. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, give me your lunch money, idiot. So we're give you dweeb and Iver. What are your pronouns, dumb ass?
I'm gonna take a huge shit in your toilet. Fucking going.
Oh man. Yeah, genuinely, I'll be a little peeved if I get fucking flamed for making a joke. God damn it.
Oh no. This is just enter, but worse, isn't it? That's what these videos are.
So this is Star Giant's growing around. Okay, this is the cartoon pitch that Star Giant pushed forward. So let's see what she's cooking up.
Witches, creatures that are pure evil, born for the innocence of girls that have gone bad. They terrorize, kill the innocent, lead them to their doom. Humans have always fought back witches, witch burnings, witch trials, all done in their view of what they believe in to protect this place called Earth. Because
I know the chat's gonna make fun of me, but this guy's got an annoying. This girl has an annoying ass voice, and I know everyone's gonna make fun of me. They're gonna say, "Oh, you sound like you have 5 pounds of nasal congestion." Yeah, maybe I do. Go fuck yourself.
Depresston just can't afford Mucinex, okay? He spends all of his money on super chats, so he's never gotten the decongestant.
Because a witch is pure evil, so saith the human race. But
witch racism?
We was witches and she, man. Lorenzo,
no,
reach out.
Sound like, and it's a girl, Kazma. It's she, her pronouns. Yeah, who's getting called out now?
Lorenzo, reach out to B if you've got some like very juicy Star Giant info. But don't get A-loggy, please, for the love of God. I'm just trying to laugh at this person being silly. I do not care. I do not care about about their life or anything they do.
There's only one person we've ever talked about that we really want to get in. Two people. That's Ace Jagger when he's 18 and Jason Gomez because he's the shit.
Yeah. We uplift kings on my channel, okay? We smack down losers and we uplift kings like Ace Jagger and Jason Gomez.
Which is pure evil, so saith the human race. But what if one of these witches wasn't evil? What if one witch could be...
Look at this shit.
The hands on the hands go like...
Yeah.
Hey, look, Fry Man, I'm gonna conjure a spell.
Bitch. I'm a witch and shit, Fry Man. I got powers now.
Look, either you're gonna keep it down, or I'm gonna put the three of you in a stool. How would you like that?
Good. Imagine if one of these girls that got cursed and turned into a witch.
Get over the hands on the hips, dude.
They're all hitting the Carl, man. This shit's crazy.
Carl, man.
Aqua Witch Hunger Force.
Actually still remain their nice selves. Wouldn't that be great? I want to bring you all the story of a witch that was able to beat society, to prove to everyone that she wasn't evil. She's gonna have to go through prejudice, hardship, friend loss, betrayal, and other witch trials per se. This is the story of a witch named Rebecca Starlight and her friends that she has, both the...
Oh, God. Man.
That is even more transparent than Enter's fucking self-insert.
Yeah, this is a show about fucking me. It's a show about me.
It's a show about me. Hell yeah, let's go.
Oh, Christ. This shit is killing me. These designs are just so goddamn dog shit.
Who said trans woman Jason Gomez? Alan Sampson, yeah.
Yo, and Chad is wild, and this really is the Blackbrainz civil war between like the worst turfs in my audience and all of the assorted genders in my audience. It's killing me, man. Fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, just these character designs are goddamn killing me. But I love the idea of witches facing prejudice, but facing prejudice like black people in like the 50s. So, you know, like a witch like picks up something that someone dropped and go like, "Don't touch my stuff, you witcher."
You witcher?
Don't touch my purse, witcher.
Garfield in the chat said she sounds like she types uwu in Discord and plays Hearts of Iron 4. Oh, absolutely, dude. She's got like 4,000 hours on that shit. I'm saying this as someone who has 5,000 hours on Hearts of Iron 4, dude, so it's bad.
It's the B's cracking me up. He said that it's the turfs versus the three mods.
Yeah.
And just like all these people just beating the shit out of the they-thems in chat. Going, yeah, that's right. Blackbrainz is on our side now. He fucked up. Yeah. He messed up a single pronoun, and he said they them aggressively. This is our kingdom now. King Kong ain't got shit on
the
me.
old and the new. She's gonna prove to the world that a witch can be good. This is a story that I myself have been working on for the past couple of years. It's gonna be my biggest accomplishment ever. It's all done. The writing of the scripts, the search for voice actors and editors. I got them ready. However, there is a hurdle that I sadly must bring up, the financial side.
Yeah, it's shocking. Hence the watermark in the background of this image. Yeah, this bitch broke as fuck.
Oh yeah, watermark in the background of this Halloween ass image.
Turns out that by not getting a job, I don't have any fucking money. And my living off of welfare isn't coming through. So
no, she doesn't use welfare. Remember, she said like specifically that people shouldn't use Social Security.
Oh yeah, that's right. Even though she's probably very unwilling to get a goddamn job.
In order for me to bring out the best story that I can to this world, I need some help. In order for me to show you my true talents, I need you guys to support me financially. I understand that it's gonna be expensive.
He's supposed to be the main character, right?
Yeah.
This dog shit character design. I'm saying this is someone who doesn't really have good ideas of character design.
I know.
You're wearing like 90% one color.
Yeah.
Like, could you not?
You got a tiny floppy hat. You got like like fucking skunk hair. Yeah, this is a lot. This is a lot to process.
But any sort of donation that leads to
it's just it's like you put on a jumper. The shirt, the hat, and the skirt are all the same color. And then you have a blue armband.
Yeah. Yeah, there's yeah, this is pretty hideous design. This is like if John K didn't know how to draw, which is the only redeemable thing about John K.
my goal will mean the world to me. If you do donate, I will allow people to see this project early when it gets finished, as well as give out rewards like art posters on my series. If you listen to me this far, then you have my respect. I don't know if I will succeed in this, but I will.
I don't know if I would succeed.
Damn.
I don't know if this is gonna work. Actually, I think this idea is pretty bad in retrospect.
75K subs, goddamn, you're getting your ass beat, Brains.
I know.
Be
I
quiet.
know. Yeah, I'm punching up. I'm standing on like a step ladder, going like, "Come on, bitch, come on,
Come on, man.
come on, fight me, dog."
Will do whatever it takes for me to create this dream project of mine. A project that I've been trying to figure out for the past 10 years of my life. I have finally figured out what it is going to be. And with your help, I can make it a reality. Thank you for listening to me. Let's try to make my dreams come true.
Her
People are
dreams
just saying
did,
it's Little Witch Academia. Like,
her dreams did not come true. I mean, Little Witch Academia's. I wouldn't say it's good, but it's not bad.
Oh, look, it's Doug Walker.
Oh, my recommendeds are so scuffed. I got Forever by Drake. I got Cell Waters. I got Doug Walker, and now I've got tons of stupid cartoon reviews in between.
Hold on. That one's Jason Gomez, though. That's not a stupid one.
Okay, all right, that's a good one. You're right. My bad. So
there is hope.
we're gonna hear
can we talk about those
from the
character
man
designs?
himself. What's that?
Talk about those character designs. How awful all of them looked. Did you go back a little?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go to the splash image of all of them standing together.
Figure out what it is going to be.
Yo, why does the red-haired one look like she has high blood pressure? She looks, and she's got like,
arms.
yeah, and she's got like George Liquor from Ren and Stimpy's expression. she looks like she's about to abuse someone, man.
The one bitch in the brown coat and stuff. She just looks like that one girl from the Atlanta movie.
Yeah,
that came out like, what was it, like 2000s, early 2000s?
Yeah. Man, I like the sad art student in the back, and then you have like the pick me right in front of her, just going like, yeah, that's right. Oh, fuck. Before we get into Enter talking about Star Giant, I gotta read some supers. The time has come where I have to acknowledge people for sending me a inordinate amount of money for what we're doing here. So Liquid Snappy with $10. Okay, read that one. Vicky Martini with $2. It's not bad. Don't be hard on yourself. Oh, that was in regards to the Stexxan beat. No, it was bad. I couldn't do anything with that piano sample. He can't play. I had to like chop it together into a melody, and the recording was piss. Not my best work, but I mean, it was fun to make. I was yapping at Depresston earlier, going like, yeah, plus the mixing, and like I was giving him all the details, and
yeah, I nodded. I think I said yes a couple times, you know. But
it's like this guy straight up not caring while I'm going like, plus not to mention the low end. Baneblade with.
It's a lot easier to work with drum beats,
actually. Baneblade with 300 Icelandic kroner. The Turning Red video was a circumcision metaphor. Wow, horrible. just a horrible thing to say. Thank you. Randy Banana Shoes with $5. I used to edit for Star Giant. She offered me $50 for a 2-hour video and didn't even pay me. Genuine hell experience. Well, Randy, if you want to work for someone who occasionally pays people, hit me up. Ms. Mimi the lovely Ms. Mimi with $5.
You silly boys thought you could disrespect Mr. Enter behind my back? You better not say anything mean-spirited about him. I'm listening.
Yeah, I know you're listening. I'm sure you're watching some Doug Walker videos and other tabs, but you're occasionally tuning into whatever me and Depresston are saying. Thank you, Mimi. Lots of love. Young Club Doom with $5. Thank you, Brains, Critical, Smokey, Kiwi, Cassidy. Cassidy, holy fuck. Doom, this nigga. Duke Nukem, Blinks the Time Sweeper, and Napoleon Dynamite for helping me rant on this user. Great job. Thank you, Doom. Another from Ms. Mimi for $5. I auditioned to voice Growing Around when I was a little baby. Sadly, I was not yet good enough for John to lower himself to work with me. You auditioned for Enter?
And you didn't get in. That's the worst part, bro.
Oh man. God damn, that's brutal that Enter heard your demo and just went like, I'm looking for someone with worse mic quality than me, so no thank you.
I have to have the best mic, actually.
No thank you. Ted Comment with $2. How do you be too endorphy and not follow through? I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole, but I appreciate you censoring your question. Thank you, Ted. Grape Soda with $1.99. Smash or pass MK10 Reptile?
Oh, not MK1, MK10.
MK10,
So the
yeah, where
lizard.
he's like a stink lizard and he's shooting gas bubbles and shit. That's gonna be a pass, dog.
Okay, well, what about MK1 Reptile? Does that change it?
Yeah, MK1 Reptile could get it. I mean, I've made my
Even in
MK.
his lizard form? Just-
I just, I mean, I am honestly depressed, and I'm a pretty flexible person. I'm open to options. I just don't want a smelly bondage lizard. At least he's dressed like a ninja in that game, so it's okay. A Confused Cabal with $49 Mexican. Oh, okay, and so like $1. Pesos. Just arrived, and I already have so many questions. Well, it's gonna get so much worse. Thank you, Confused Cabal. And Agumon T1 with $10. Hot take here. Lio has actually gotten some pedos arrested, and Peaches has recently apologized about everything. As someone who is an essay survivor themselves, I don't know, I can somewhat relate. Fair enough. I don't like the guy. I don't like his ethics. I don't like what he does. You know who gets pedos arrested all the time? The fucking police. So he's probably gotten 2 people convicted or whatever. So be it. Good for him. I don't like that he monetizes his content. I don't like that he makes content around busting pedophiles and does what occasionally. And I certainly think that it trivializes everything he does when he's playing with fucking toys while talking about sex offenders. I'm not going to get into your essay experience. I'm glad that you could be open about that, and I hope that you're able to move forward with your life and have the support you need to move forward. But I ain't changing my opinion on Lio Convoy and Hopeless Peaches. They can take accountability all they want. I ain't about that gay internet shit anyways. Cornball ass niggas.
He's about real life gay stuff, man. That's what he's about.
I'm about getting bored out like a drilling companies deep in there. I'm about internet gay shit. I'm about real gay shit. Cruising, nigga. But off that somber note, we've got regarding Star Giant Productions.
Why did John not just
by our good personal friend John Enter? So
John Enter.
This is him clapping back at everything. He's clapping back.
tell me that I'm fired and kicked off his team? That's a very good question. To this day, I can't give you an answer. That's because I don't know.
So, let's talk about this.
If we could go back, that outfit that she had for her OC, I think that was a lot better than the new one that she showed off. That one at least gives like witch magic vibes. Does that make sense? As opposed to
This is ripped off of Little Witch Academia wholesale. Depresston.
Okay, so that's why it actually looks okay.
Yeah, this is someone else's character design.
Someone else's character.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Answer. That's because I don't know.
So, let's talk about this. Star Giant Productions also
Why does Enter look homeless, bro?
Yeah, Enter always looks like he's leaning off the fence, man.
Bro, like this looks like half the guys you see in Portland. I'm not joking. Where's he got a piss jar up? You see that?
Yeah, this is the kind of guy who's pushing 3 carts that are bungee corded together, and he's like, "You want me to review something?"
also known as Rebecca, is one of my former editors. I brought her on board in the summer of 2018 to her official firing in the summer of 2021. In more practical terms, her first review edited was my review of the live-action film Opposite Day. The final review she did on this channel was the cartoon quickie for Rise of the Guardians. Throughout my reviewing career, besides me, I've had 6 different editors. The first one, Voodoo Raisins, edited DW's Very Bad Day as a one-time thing. The second one was Animated Being, who edited every review between Shop Talk and Squirrel Boy, before she could no longer edit because she got a day job that took up most of her time. Crimson Mayhem was my longest editor, joining on during the 90s marathon in February of 2017, before stepping down of his own accord after the Worst of the 2010s video in March of 2020. My current editors are Sarah, whose first review was Ink Lemonade in November of 2018, and Coda, whose first review was Quest for Camelot last year. Of the 6 editors that I've had, Rebecca was the only one that I've actually had to fire. With every other editor, the departure was mutual. And despite us repeatedly telling her what her issues were, it still seems that Rebecca needs an extra clue. Now, let me be absolutely forward here. This video isn't really something I planned on.
Honestly, Enter like Enter is handling this like so severely for what it is. It's just like it's, you know, like I don't get why internet people are like this. You just say like, hey, it's not working out. The rest of the team was made kind of uncomfortable about some of the things you said. If they say why, you go, well, you know, ultimately didn't work out. All the best moving forward. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Losers.
Yeah,
they
these
have
people
to make a 32-minute fucking video talking about it, dude. Could have just made it like what, like one paragraph on Twitter. Just be like, hey, we just didn't click. That was it.
Yeah, like I don't know. I can't imagine someone's like McDonald's manager making a response video to letting someone go because they didn't do a good job on the grill.
Or they claim that they cleaned the grill. However, I know for a fact I checked the grill afterwards. It was not cleaned properly.
I have verifiable evidence showing that they did not soak the grill first, scrape it, and then give it a second soak on the lower temperature to clean the grill. And as such, I had to let them go. All of the other McDonald's employees were mutual situations. They left of their own accord. Like, yeah, like Enter straight up looks like he's a gambling addict. Like, just looking at him more and more, he looks like his life is in turmoil.
Man, does Enter's nose always look that big?
I don't know. Maybe he got stung by a bee. You never know. He might have got stung by a bee, man.
This isn't something that I wanted to do or go out of my way to do, but Rebecca forced my hand to do this. You see, when my business relationship...
Damn, iconic cartoon cat Garfield said that he kind of looks like Turkey Tom. Brutal.
Oh God, who's that worse towards, Tom or Enter? Who's more offended here?
Tom has to shave his shit. He's got the ugliest mustache in YouTube, man. That guy needs to be clean shaven or not. Like, Christ. That man needs to get his fucking, like, he needs a stylist. He needs someone doing his hair. That guy needs to fix his life. He's got a million subs though. Why am I giving Turkey Tom advice?
I think I see Turkey Tom and you're recommended. You're hiding it. Yes.
Well, no, it's Mr. Enter talking about Turkey Tom.
Talking about Turkey Tom.
Talking about him.
End. I tend to not speak publicly about them, unless they start publicly talking about me. There are many people that I've worked with that I've had a lot of issues with, but for the most part, you don't hear about them. So, Rebecca, congratulations. You managed to do something right. Finally, what none of my other editors have done. You have managed to piss me off. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Yo, this
That is a white person quote right there.
when this man like goes, listen here, son. Look at me. I've got a lot going for me. I've got a globe. I've got a Ziploc bag full of Q-tips. I don't know how to shave as an adult man.
I use scissors.
Why would you ever take advice from a man who looks like this? This guy straight up looks like his wife left him.
Yeah.
So it's over for me. She took the kids. Depresston. She took the kids.
She took the kids. I've been drinking
Prizes.
more and more
I hope you
recently.
enjoy yours. I really do, because you've really earned it.
I was John's best editor. The only other editor that was as good as me.
No one's better than me. No one's better than me. I'm the best.
Oh man, look at all these
Look at all
epic
these
cartoons.
users. Oh man,
Well,
Cosmodor. Oh, are we
No,
ranking
look,
sex
Channel
offenders?
Awesome.
Oh no, you invoked it. She's gonna keep talking. You got Max Gilardi's like smug fat guy PFP.
Yeah, I love Max Guido, whatever the fuck his name is.
Man, yeah, I like how you know when people bring up his problematic art, he goes like, "I thought it was funny."
I mean, to be fair, there's not really much more of an excuse to that. I thought
The
it was
best
funny.
defense. That's the best defense of going like, Stephen Niggerverse, funny joke, made me laugh. I drew it.
Me was
I
Crimson
didn't
Mayhem.
recognize that.
Rebecca was my
fucking guy.
worst editor. There are other reasons that I fired her, but I think we should start with the most universally accepted reason that an editor should be fired: that they are bad at editing. Here is a direct list of the main videos that Rebecca had a hand in. I can go into specific editing errors, but if I did that, we would be here all day. So let's go into some of the most egregious errors instead of all of them. She was
So Sapphire, I noticed your comment there. Star Giant Productions has not one, not two, but 5 videos about Lily Orchard, all of which that we will not be watching during this stream.
Where
But
the fuck is Lily Orchard?
oh,
Who is that? I don't know.
that's a can of worms. We're not getting into this. We're moving on.
Okay.
Look at Enter's
Yeah,
teeth, though.
That's an Enter
the
Part
real
4,
question.
guys. Get ready for that.
It just keeps happening.
never able to get the timing of my avatars correct.
Her eyes are always drawn above her hair. But
Lorenzo, talk to B. Reach out to B. Ask B. Don't ask for my info.
there's only so much that you can get away with before it looks like it was drawn by Picasso after succumbing to dementia.
The emotions rarely actually matched up, as if she didn't actually listen to the audio that she was given.
He is a large reason of why the 90s were so interesting. Not
Okay.
I'm so confused.
So
He was angry, and they
Yeah.
showed the angry face.
yeah,
The audio that she was
let's run
given.
back.
he is
I
a
am
large
too.
reason of why so much that you can get away with before it looks like it was drawn by Picasso after
Yeah, so that's an angry, confused expression. That's accurate.
Is it? Wait, is this supposed to be how it's supposed to be done? I'm sure it's just Enter nitpicking
Succumbing
like
to
he always
dementia.
does.
The emotions rarely actually matched up, as if she didn't actually listen to the audio that she
Okay, so that might have been the example of what it's supposed to be like versus
was given.
he is a large
Versus
reason
this.
of why the 90s were so interesting. Not
All right, so clearly he's trying to put emphasis on interesting, saying like, "Oh man, this guy's a piece of work," right?
Yeah. Okay.
But you know, he's also autistic, so he can't inflect.
Yeah. Every word he says sounds.
He just said a sentence like he
You
can't.
could probably like remix fucking Enter's sentences, you know, and like besides him screaming, they would all be able to just flow together perfectly.
So his intended emotion, the super awful person, John Critchfalusi, was influential, i.e., not happy.
Not John Kay though.
What? Who? John
Wait, is
Kay?
that John Kay?
Yeah, that is.
Is
John
that John Kay?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, John.
I thought he liked John Kay. My bad.
Well, John Kay is kind of a he's kind of a can of worms in that he's a phenomenal cartoonist, but like a really bad person. Which I mean,
Okay.
many cartoonists are kind of weird people.
Yeah, they're all kind of creepos, and they're all kind of creeps, losers, and pedos, you know.
Not only that, but he and his company, Spumco, also made the first webtoon.
The backgrounds of the avatars frequently changed for no reason, because none of these things were mentioned in the trailer. The only concrete thing that was mentioned, which is weird because we gave her avatars that were detached from the backgrounds. The proof of this is right here in this High Guardian Spice video, in which the avatar is hovering above the bottom of the video for no apparent reason. For some reason, the avatars that she often used had odd pixelated edges like they were JPEGs, when once again we gave her avatars with transparent backgrounds. And it's
Man, God, working for Enter would suck so hard though.
Oh my god, dude. He would pay you like nickels and be like, oh, perfect. You're not getting paid this month.
There are pixelated edges on this image.
It's clear that she doesn't know what a PNG is, as she would often put in images that I did not ask for that also had pixelated edges. At the start of her editing career for me, she used obnoxious red text. Later on, she would use white text that was still hard to see because she could never figure out how to give it a border. Her text was also constantly in an obnoxious size, and it's the primary way that my audience knew that she was the one who was editing. And throughout all of this, she never did learn about the mythical center align button. She rarely hid the black bars at the side of the screen. Many times, the logo from the bootleg site she took were not hidden or removed. She had a habit of inserting random crap
Fucking had like
What the fuck was
that I didn't ask.
bumper? Yeah. We gotta run that shit back on that bumper.
that she took were not hidden or removed.
Thank God she used television rip for this, just for that.
yeah.
Just for this man eating a corn dog at high
She had a
speed.
habit of inserting random crap that I didn't ask for, like the whip crack scene in the Cans Without Labels review. I didn't ask for that, that wasn't scripted, I didn't ask for the whole fucking video, I didn't ask for the whole thing with someone else's logo either. Most egregiously, I never told her to take footage from other YouTubers, especially without crediting them, like she did with Hot Diggity Demon in the Bart vs. the Itchy and Scratchy video. And I'm also, might as well as mention, I never asked for any of her self-inserts. Anything she inserted of herself, of her voice, and so on, was done completely without...
Why wouldn't Enter just confront her in the moment?
At the time.
Yeah, and just go like, yeah, this edit's really dissatisfying, and here's why.
Yeah, he's got to upload them, right? Does he not check over it?
He didn't have to upload it. He just said, like, I'm gonna go with another editor. I'm very disappointed with this product.
Yeah, hey, please don't put other people's shit in my YouTube video.
Not to,
Ed just takes it and puts it on his fucking channel.
Yeah, like not to excuse her behavior, but he didn't have to fucking upload it.
permission. The certifiable super sitter title card was commissioned of her own accord because she really, really, really wanted her face to be seen in one of my videos. And the less that I say about the custom avatars that she made that I did not ask for, the better. Many of the videos that she edited have no background music. The most notable exception is the Soul review, in which she uses the exact 30-second loop of a song for 30 minutes until the credits, where she blasts another song 20 times louder than the rest of the video. And never, ever ask Rebecca to do anything complicated.
Stupid, bro.
Man, it's like the worst part is like Enter's actually in the right with a bunch of these grievances, but the way he portrays his frustration is so obnoxious that you can't possibly side with him. Like, I'm having a very hard time agreeing with him, even though he's absolutely right. Just because he's awful.
Dumbass.
Yeah, she sounds terrible to work with, but like the way Enter's depicting everything is just like, however.
Complicated, like the mountain scene in the Lights Out review. Also, Rebecca has a complete...
in chat.
Yeah.
Is that he knows that Enter wrote the video, the wiki article himself, because he's listing everything in the exact same order that he's mentioning them now.
Oh, God, in 4K, holy shit.
An ability to fill in the blanks of her own accord.
How little you knew about the world around you? Try social commentary. Please consult your local political science major begging for change on the street corner by the library before you attempt this.
According to Rebecca, Thundercats Roar and 12 Ounce Mouse are shows about social commentary. The Lights Out review is lazy in general because Rebecca will take whatever shortcut she thinks she can get away with, because most of the actual episode is completely black.
Like, yeah, that's my biggest grievance with his problem here is that you didn't have to accept a subpar product. Yeah. You didn't have to accept this from her. You could have. You didn't have to. You could have went like, okay, tell you what, here's your payment for the time. I'm not moving forward with this edit. I'm going to work with the rest of my team. Our professional relationship is over here, right? Like,
if you really wanted to be a piece of shit, you could have just not paid her at all, because you're like, this is not a subpar product. I'm not paying for it. You know?
Yeah. It's like, I think what I'm proposing is pretty respectful of going like, I'm going to pay you for the time, and we're not working together anymore.
I like this. We have like the good option, which is what you propose, the kind of dickish option, which is what I propose, and then the enter option, where you upload it anyways, and then make a 30-minute rant review about it.
Yeah.
She lets clips go on for very long, probably thinking that no one will notice. Mistakenly thinking that no one will notice. While all of this was going on, she was losing literally the only trait that I hired her for. Her editing speed. As time went on, her work would become slower and slower while the quality did not increase to compensate. Like
How much was Enter paying her to?
I don't know, dude. Like, if I had to guess,
pennies, right? Would
it be like the same that she was offering to pay her editors? You know,
like I know for the most part, even at his sub count, like the fact that he's using like copywritten content, cartoons that are on a Viacom network, that sort of stuff, he can't possibly be making that much money doing this.
No, he probably has like a really autistic like Google Doc sheet where he has like everything laid out, like $50 for one episode, $20 per episode if you're doing like a 10 like episode thing. You know what I'm saying? Probably has it like all laid out, and it's probably way less than what you should be getting paid.
Well, yeah, because we took a look at his autistic review Excel spreadsheet, and we're baffled by the fact that he put that much time and effort into cataloging his own work. But like, yeah, I anticipate he is not making enough to live independently, right? Hence why he still lives at home.
He probably does he live with his parents still, or does he like?
I'm not entirely sure, but like I can't imagine he lives independently. So if he's not living with his parents, he's probably living with a roommate at the very least, right? Which
you think he would have a roommate? I think he just has a trailer, bro. That's what I think.
Any of that precludes him to probably making about the salary of like a grocery store worker who works part-time nights or something. Like, I think that's a really common misconception with a YouTuber where you go, oh wow, big subscriber number, but like if they're not good at the business and if they don't know how to like navigate the different ways to monetize and different ways to avoid copyright or whatever, like this guy's probably very broke despite his reach as a content creator.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean, I seem to remember someone looked at like his Patreon, and he's, despite how many he has, like 200, he has 250,000 subs, gets a decent amount of views per video. He just doesn't get money because a lot of his audience is little kids. I think it was the Easy Peasy video where he talked about it. Like, it's like less than $1,000 a month for Patreon.
Yeah. Which, I mean, like, yeah, that kind of reach where you have like 250,000 subs, like you should be making a boatload of money. Like you should be pretty comfortable. I would reckon.
A lot of YouTubers, like, they could easily survive off of that. Like, but Enter can't because he reviews cartoons, so he probably gets DMCA'd, all the time,
No doubt.
Doesn't make a dime. And it's all little kid shows, so he gets nothing on Patreon either from people that like his stuff.
Yeah, it's just like he has a dedicated audience, but he like generates zero income.
6 or 7 of the biggest mistakes in my life was not firing Rebecca at an earlier date. The See Me Feel Me Know Me review would have been another fireable offense in which she interrupted my...
I don't think he has a gap. I think his teeth are misaligned. Yeah.
Legitimate seizure warning to give a SpongeBob meme. This episode has bright flashing colors that may cause seizures in people with epilepsy. If you are prone to such a condition, I would recommend that you not watch this video. And then she used the raw footage of the seizure-inducing parts of the Electric Soldier Porygon video. A video which has since been unlisted until I can re-edit it. which will probably be the first in re-editing all of Rebecca's old videos. You're probably thinking that I'm a moron for hiring this person and then for keeping them around.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, we do.
We do think you're a moron, John.
And you are absolutely correct. I was a moron, and I was a desperate moron. 2018 was a bad year for me in terms of general YouTube stuff. The first leg of the year, I didn't upload much at all due to increasing problems with depression and insomnia. And if you look at my growth in the timeline, that's where things stalled, and they have still stalled to this day. And Indiegogo in the summer of that year also burned a lot of the remaining goodwill that I had. They certainly didn't help matters. I felt myself getting into a very bad place in the YouTube landscape.
I hate how transparently he's reading the script, because he's looking down and off to the side.
No, I don't think Enter is good at improv.
Man,
I really don't think
his teeth really are brutal. That's rough, man.
On top of that, my only editor at the time was Crimson Mayhem. Crimson is a very good editor. I'll defend that no matter what. But as an editor, he is incredibly slow. As in, videos that could have been done in a week took...
either they're all pedophiles or, some of them are pedophiles. I don't know. I can't keep track of these cartoon people, man.
3 of them. I needed a new editor to pick up production, and Rebecca was simply the first one who asked. And as I mentioned, with the first video, she did have the one quality that Crimson did not, and that was speed. The opposite day review was edited in 3 days' time. Of course, it was really bad in terms of editing, so I spent hours fixing what was broken. And even then, I still missed some of her shit, like those wonton edited avatars, as I previously mentioned. There were more in the videos that were more disturbing that I removed. I unfortunately missed a few in the end. But of course, everyone's first video has issues in the editing department. Sarah had an irritating flashing transition, and Coda didn't put in enough clips of the actual movie. But as time went on...
This guy scrutinizes his editors so hard. So we'll skip ahead because we can't just keep listening to Enter go. And she was stupid, and she was stupid, and she was stupid.
And I hired her because she was fast, but then she got slow.
She got so much worse, and I'm going to have to re-edit this.
I can't believe I spent money on an inferior product, and now I must spend money again to make it not dog shit. Always the life of Enter, Mr. John Enter. Didn't he legally change his name to John Enter?
I don't know if he legally changed that. I hope not. That's really embarrassing.
When I was using Windows Movie Maker to edit, she made people uncomfortable. The most standout example was coming to one of my teammates and saying that they were quote.
All right, you tend to be too suicidal, Hope. That's brutal. That's
Jesus
so wrong.
Christ.
At the point of you do it for social brownie points or manipulation, today you ask John, am I bothering you, like you thought you were a bad person, which you are not. You literally called me a manipulator, and now you're trying to convince me I'm a good person. Why the fuck would you, John, or anyone think that I'm more than another blank here to destroy others' lives? Oh, man. Reasons to not have a Discord server, these kind of conversations.
Quote unquote, too suicidal, to the point of being a manipulator. My current editor, Sarah, had a previous name that he doesn't really want on the internet. A request Rebecca frequently ignores, to this day. And you'd think that Rebecca would know something about calling other people by their chosen names. The final straw was when Sarah created my social media.
Damn, that's cold. Did I do something wrong, guys? Probably. Oof, I figured as much. But when I do something wrong, I'd like to know the what. Probably best not to tell someone we know hates John, or at the very least is bipolar about him. At this point, info about a project we've made explicitly clear we're trying to keep fairly down low until Monday. Oh, man. This really do be that good Discord shit, Depresston.
This is why I don't fuck around with Discord, dude. Like,
honestly, you just pop in, have a laugh, leave, man. Like,
yeah,
it's pretty rough when
IRL.
Yeah, just do anything else.
Accounts. He was posting to Twitter and replying to people who mentioned me to build up intrigue, without ever directly making it clear whether it was a managed account. Basically trying to make people think, is Mr. Enter running this, and building up hype. Sarah made it clear this was supposed to be a secret, but after Crimson made a post talking about the Twitter, saying he wasn't sure if it was real or not, Rebecca contacted...
Building up hype, yeah, like...
Building up hype, like, you...
Like, he's a substantial channel, but no, you don't have to use guerrilla marketing for cartoon reviews, buddy. Like, come on.
Contacted him without asking us, and basically told him that Sarah was running the account,
Cameo.
which Crimson then proceeded to tweet out, basically ruining the whole surprise, which pulled a lot of interest from the
Yo, that dog yapping in the background, just being like, hey, Enter, take me for a walk. You haven't been outside in days. Enter. Oh.
account that otherwise could have kept building until the announcement.
John claims I leaked information to the public, but the only thing that I did state is that I said someone was running John's Twitter.
Damn.
That's it. Hold on.
So that is the information you leaked, yes, without permission or consulting anyone else on the team. To Crimson specifically, who had very little positive to say about me or the team in general since his parting. Once again, without permission, for no good reason. If it was declared an imposter account, we would have dealt with it.
So that was the big information leak, is that John wasn't running the Twitter account?
Yeah, it was a managed account, yeah.
Man, who'd
Which
have
is
thought
common.
gay Discord drama is annoying as shit and completely pointless?
Fact. Oh shit, hey Suki, what's good, man?
So you guys did not think I was talking, you're lying! You're lying!
The actual incident itself isn't entirely relevant. It was the fact that Rebecca proved that she cannot be trusted to keep a secret, even with someone that she had talked shit with.
Crimson created his own echo chamber. Ugh, Crimson, I still have his present from him. By that logic, I should go and yell at every Chick-fil-A employee for being racist and homophobic, since the CEO is racist and homophobic, ignoring the fact that employees aren't like that. At Mr. Enter, yes, it is frustrating. I cut ties with Crimson today. That's the last that I want to talk to him.
Oh, man.
So wait, what? So she's mad at Crimson?
What a bizarre like example for dealing with that. Like, I do like the idea of the self-fulfilling prophecy of her going into a Chick-fil-A and going like, one chicken sandwich, please, and then responding like, get away from the counter, you fruit. Like, just actually being racist and homophobic immediately. The only thing I hate more than gay people are black people. I'm not serving you a chicken sandwich.
On this server. And then after this, Rebecca just copy-pastes the entire idea for her own channel. Now, one thing I could definitely point out is that Rebecca has stolen many of my words and ideas verbatim. Her Cartoon Network marathon was basically meant to be her version of Nicorama, all the way down to commission...
Yeah, can we hear him sing Nicorama again?
Her Cartoon Network marathon was basically meant to be her version of Nicorama.
Close, Johnny.
All the way down to commissioning the same artist for her title card to basically look like mine. But I actually don't mind if she doesn't have an original thought in her head. Basically, stealing the event that got her fired was just all in poor taste in my mind. Even the people that Rebecca didn't directly attack had issues with her. She had this constant, almost obsession with pedophiles. Some Loud House episode is about a pedo. Some Pony Life episode is about a pedo. Is this person a pedo? Is that person a pedo? She talked about this a lot. And considering that she bought the pyrocynical allegations hook, line, and sinker, her obsession becomes more and more disturbing. I don't want to say that she's paranoid or something like that, but I do think that this is something that she should properly, sort out. Because
I don't even know how to respond to all of that shit, man. It's like, I don't know, why are internet people so preoccupied with pedophiles existing? It's just horrible.
I don't know, man. Because it gives you someone that you can a good reason to hate anyone. You know,
yeah,
I'm gonna say
yeah.
you can just genuinely dislike someone. There doesn't have to be a reason.
Right.
You could just be like, yeah, I don't like this guy. It's like, well, why not? I just don't like him. I don't have to have a reason why I don't like something. I could just not like something. But then being a pedophile gives you an all access pass to say, yeah, fuck this guy. Fuck him, you know?
Yeah, my nigga Sugi in chat said he definitely attacked that K in Nick-O-Rama. Yeah, he didn't want to mess around with that K. Nick Orama.
Because I have a feeling this is going to continue to be a worse problem in her own future. Her favorite word of all time, though, is abuser. She calls anyone that she does not like an abuser. And it makes sense when you go into how wide her definition of abuse is.
Why did Crimson cut ties with me and abuse me behind the scenes? I don't know, and he has never given me an explanation for this. I've asked people if a band...
Yeah, that's wild that like having a Discord argument could be perceived as abuse by someone.
Like, a lot of people try and talk to me on Discord, I guess, because I'm the closest they can get to Rogue.
Oh, that's
like
sad.
I'm not, and some people are just like, hey, could you send this video to Rogue? And then I usually just give them a thumbs up.
Man, the most like just ice cold response to any questions, just the big thumb.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it makes me a dick, but it's like, man, we're not friends. We're not gonna hang out after this,
Yeah.
you know? Like,
Yeah, especially
if it looks
because
like a funny video, I'll at least check it out, you know? But
hey, you like minorities getting hurt. Can you show this to Rogue? Can you send this
can you
video
show this
of a fight to
beheading
Rogue?
video? Yeah.
God damn, man. That's crazy.
abandonment is a form of abuse. And they told me, yes, that it
Someone
is.
said
In
that.
Rebecca's world, if
Shut
you
up.
toss her out of your life because she's a toxic hellhole of a person, you are the abuser for quote-unquote abandoning her. Which, telling that to other people, ironically or not, is controlling abusive behavior. But then again, it's pointless to talk to Rebecca. She's so wrapped up in her own ego that she will never listen to criticism. She doesn't need to improve. She's defended me multiple times as not being an abuser. But oh no, when I finally have the gall to fire her, well then I'm just another wayward abuser. I have a feeling that she's
Yo, we got thumbs in the chat. Let's go.
probably going to blame her life experience or maybe her mental issues like Asperger's syndrome. As someone who's been in an abusive relationship and who has mental issues that can make it hard to navigate social scenarios, I don't really buy these excuses. Because here's the thing. If your brain is making you do this shit and you have no free will, then you're going to be doing this shit again and again and never stopping. Luckily, though, in my opinion, the only fitting diagnosis for all of this behavior is narcissism. Here's the thing. I've worked with...
I mean, isn't he still making SpongeBob reviews?
It's never
man?
gonna end. It's never gonna end. It's his life's work. Yeah, Star made a remark that I did that to BRAINZ regarding like sending something to Rogue when I barely talked to him and he clowned me so hard politely. Yeah, I think I said something to the effect of like, no, I can't do that. Like, just send him a super and ask, you know, like the guy has content for you guys. Like, just reach out to him directly. Send him $5. I'm not a
People
messenger.
are like intimidated. They're like afraid they're gonna get bullied by Rogue, so they're going through the people that they know Rogue at least tolerates. You know,
Right. It's like, yeah,
Man.
that's like tolerate with scare quotes. Yeah, it is wild when people like people act like I'm fucking neighbors with Rogue when like, you know, we're buddies and he has me on once in a while. And that's pretty much the size of it. And people are like, hey, can you tell Rogue this? No.
Look,
No, I
Rogue's
can't.
got shit opinions, dude. We've already discussed how he doesn't like Tabor, dude. Like that
Oh,
shit's
Dog,
ridiculous.
that pissed me
He's
off
gonna
so
sit
much.
there, gonna sit there and watch fucking Zach Tull pick his brow and be like, yeah, yeah.
Look at this.
Like what?
Look at this regard, Asterisk. He's really funny, Asterisk.
Yeah, I don't like John Enter, you know, and then it's just that. And we watched that for like 5 streams straight. Like, dude, what the fuck is this garbage? He's like, no, I don't like Tabors. He's like, you fucking purposely ignore the deep lore. And instead go and watch Zach Tull.
Yeah, watching him out of order. Yeah, man, he ain't about that tamer's life. It's like, I mean, you know, there are things I disagree with Rogan, and that's definitely one of them. I just like, I don't know if you could tell that one time when I was on, I was like heated. I was grumpy when he said that shit. I'm like, what? You mean the greatest artist of our generation you don't like?
Yeah, he's just mad because he's a modern Sonic fan. Let's just be real.
Yeah, facts. He doesn't like obese Sonic, facts.
narcissists before. I've worked with neurotics before. I've worked with people who've had just about every issue under the sun, but I don't usually do this for all of them. Like, people have called me all sorts of names under the book. They've thrown so much shit at me, and I've usually shrugged it off. Of course, the one mistake that all of these people that I've worked with have never made is that they've never attacked my friends before.
Rebecca suggested
let's
an
go.
animatic for John. Hope then agreed to do this, until 3 days later, where she broke down and called Rebecca an awful person.
I don't care how people treat me. I really don't. But let's talk about the way that Rebecca treats the people that I care
You don't care how people treat you? The same man who made talking about my online harassment for
The
31
same
minutes.
man who banned anyone saying that trolling and criticism aren't the same thing.
You don't care. You don't care, John Enters?
about. In the summer of 2020, I was pretty depressed, and I think that Rebecca knew that. So she
Maybe
wanted to
just
do a
came
big
back 'cause
surprise.
she
wanted to make an animatic of one of my fiction.
I fucking hate me, bro.
Oh man, I wanted to set up the grudge match between you two where it's like just two barking dogs between a fence. That stream would be so fucking good. It just her saying something smarmy and autistic, and then
Yeah,
you
like, shut
just
the
go
fuck up.
shut up.
Oh, sweet nectar. You know?
Yeah, sweet nectar.
Scripts. It was meant to be 22 minutes long. My birthday was on the 21st, and so she thought one artist can get the animatic done by the 18th, starting on the 13th of July. You might not be too into the animation world, so you might not know how insane of a request that actually was. It would take a professional team about 2 weeks to do what Rebecca wanted a hobbyist to do in 5 days' time.
I mean, if Rebecca had bread, she could have just pulled a verbal ace, paid $50K for 5 minutes of animation, which is, I don't know how much you know about animation, Depresston, but that's actually it's like a totally reasonable amount of money for 5 minutes of like frame by frame animation.
But not a reasonable amount of money for some guy that apparently is begging for money, like on his like live streams and shit.
Agreed. But Sapphire made a very good point. We're supposed to be making fun of Rebecca, so let's go and do that.
Oh yeah, shit! I forgot. We've been making fun of Enter, dude.
We got such Enter tunnel vision because he's just so horrible. But we have a Star Giant to look at,
and we have a Superman 2 Nostalgia Critic review after this. Wonderful.
Ooh, Kino. Nice Kino.
No, Kaylee, do not say that John Enter should shave his head and his beard. He would look like an actual thumb.
Oh man, just the video where he actually clean shaves and he just looks like a toe.
It would look so much worse than like the cleanly shaven Nostalgia Critic edit.
Yeah, he would look horrifying. He'd just look like a ghoul from Fallout.
Skin.
I'm also not John's best editor. I'm not the worst either. Oh no. Oh no, the design got so much worse.
Oh my god.
This video with a question. What should I do? Right now, I feel like a lost soul. I have...
Before we start, I gotta read some supers because I know we're in for the log haul. We're absolutely not watching all of this monstrosity.
Oh my god, it is 3 hours. I just noticed that.
This is gonna be hellish. Christ almighty. Okay, all right. So Boperator Blue with 199. Look, fat. Love you guys, or love what you guys do. Keep it up. Thank you very much. Observe Obese. Agumon T1 with $5. Also, you're if this fixated about Jason, why don't you just marry him at this point? I mean, I would if I could. Bobo Human with $2. I got recommended Mr. Enter after watching this. Fuck my life. Ugh. Yeah, pretty rough. Gabriel, I can't pronounce that. Ejo Kijij with $10. The YouTube algorithm blessed me with your videos, and I've been loving your channel since. Keep up the great streams. Thank you so much. V Mervellis with $2. Based Brains. I assume that's when I was yelling about Leo Convoy. Amethyst Rose with $1.99. Mr. Enter looks like a depressed history teacher. That's a good one. Miss Mimi with $5. This is the face of a man who's watched hours of Modern Family Guy and mid-season SpongeBob. You pampered soy boys wouldn't understand. That's true. We haven't gone through the adversity of John Enter. We don't know his experience, his life. You know?
No, we've been in the Enter trenches. We've been fighting this war for a long time.
We've been watching his videos by proxy. We've basically lived his life via symbiosis. Grape soda with $2. Smasher Pass, SBR Johnny, pre-uncrippled. Come on, stop asking me these. Pass. Liquid Snappy with $10. Getting fired by Enter is like getting fired for being a Swift trucker. The bar for maintaining employment is so low. Ted Comment with $5. It's not often you get to see a creator badly review his own content, but that's Mr. Enter for you. I edit better and I edit like shit. Fair enough. 33 Sugi, Young Sugavelli with $2. Some Swisher money. Appreciate it, homie. And SIN Scoundrel.
Swisher money?
Yeah, man. My nigga, a real nigga.
Sleep, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. SIN Scoundrel with $5. Mr. Enter has mental issues. Can't say I'm surprised. Time to get a splinter to make Enter cry and piss himself. Very, very good. Very good indeed. God damn. You guys got jokes. That was cracking me the fuck up.
No place to go. I am left wondering for eternity with nothing but mist. I feel like I'm at my wit's end. Maybe it's some kind of rut I'm just stuck in. I could be facing creator's block. I could just be tired of it all. Or it could just be my winter depression. Hey, you ever save someone's life, then someone 5 seconds later calls you an ass?
Head is so bad. Like, the body isn't good, but like it drops so much off on the head.
The head's a full ass circle. It's like we got the fucking Caillou head with like some tufts of Shadow the Hedgehog's fur. This is rough. This is absolutely rough.
So for something that you did online over a decade ago, that was not your fault at all? I feel like I'm currently in that position. If you notice, I sound very sad. I don't normally sound like this in my videos because my videos are—
Yes, you do. Yes, you do sound like this in most of your videos. You sound exactly like this.
Addressing my narcissism.
Are meant to be reviews of animation and be mostly positive, even if it's something that I hate. I tried to make a positive outcome, like my top 10 worst Christmas animations. Despite me hating each product, I try to have a positive attitude. Right now, there are places in existence that aren't giving me a positive attitude, and the only way for me to cure these illnesses that I have is to lash out. I don't care anymore if that's not healthy according to some people, nor do I care what the reception is. Let me say this right now. I am not going to watch a response video that someone makes on me ever again. I don't care if you think that means that I can't take criticism, because I can and I always will. It is reaching that point where I'm at apathy. You know how people try to be the best person in the whole world? Well, I tried that once, twice. Okay, a lot. And now I know that I won't be that kind of person. Average is better than perfection. Perfection makes people live up to a certain expectation all the time. We're going to be talking about some people in this video of mine, not everyone, and not everyone's real name will be addressed. That reminds me, this is what PTSD, religion, rape, trauma, abuse, politics, seizures, and talks of certain fetishes. This video is not my—
That actually just... It's okay that I suck ass.
Yeah, that honestly,
it's better to be average than to be good at something.
Average is better than being good. In fact, being bad is relatable. You should be bad.
It's just fucking
monetized for the record, and I have no plans on it getting monetized. Like, I also get very political, harsh, and jagged. And COVID is going to be a fun discussion. I can't believe I'm only 3 years late to the party. But I don't want anyone going after anybody that I mentioned in this video. This includes Enter's entire team. No one there is a bad person. I will even have 5 different people testify for me in certain areas. And yes, this does mean that I'll talk about people like the mysterious Mr. Enter. And yes, I know in the previous video that I said I wouldn't mention him or his teammates again. But I do have to on some level. I don't want to attack Enter. I just want closure. To end this long story once and for all, due to too many people bringing him up to me. And the problem, oddly enough, isn't even Enter directly this time. It's what surrounds them that bothers me. As in, other people that they plant seeds in, whether directly or indirectly, cropped up to me. John copied off other critics that critiqued me for his video. I wonder why John's was the only one to get over 200,000 views. Ideally, people have said the same shit about me since 2019. That is 4 years. I don't want to go to half a decade. This video isn't about me going after John or his friends wherever the dead site Kiwi Farms has stayed. It's mostly on my family and my own personal life. But because I know
like it's her going after John and his friends.
Yeah,
Like,
this is just a hit piece. You could just say it's a hit piece, bro. I don't care.
like I'm going to defend myself against this fucking prick. Like I would
Science
respect that way more. So we'll skip
Silent
around.
Chase said, "What is that accent? It's called autism, bro. You gotta learn that one if you're on the internet."
When the T's are D's, right? That's the one thing I noticed with that accent is like every single T comes out as a D. It's like instead of saying better, you say better. No?
Better.
But as someone who says bean and a boot, I do not have a leg to stand on.
Know that people are going to go on my case about John. We're going to talk about him first. I basically opened up to the public stories that I never shared about myself, not even to my close friends. Why now? I don't know. It's a new year, and my New Year's resolution is to be less quiet. And I feel like for the past 26 years of my life, people have been telling me to shut the fuck up.
Why now, Fryman? I don't know.
I don't know why I got fired from Enter's stuff. I don't know.
Look, I edited good videos, Fryman.
And the past 26 years have been of me proving people wrong. I want to also say that everything that I need to talk about won't be addressed in this video. Just everything that I want to say on Enter will be. As in, this is the final time that I will ever talk.
I do say sorry instead of sorry. Yeah.
That's how
I would have to practice to say sorry instead of sorry.
You're gonna fake an American accent while you're online, dude, just so you don't get bullied.
Yeah, like Andrew Garfield in a movie or something. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, I'm an American. Sorry, bin."
That clip was what was meant to be played. I blocked Grace when she tried to contact me. She wanted me to talk to Enter's team. Her exact words were, "You will talk on our terms." At that point, I blocked her for how rude she was. I stand by that. Do I get what?
God damn it, Grape. She does look like she would smell. I mean, she's wearing a vinyl outfit, which probably stinks. So,
why she was rude? Yes.
They're saying the video is too loud. I think she just has a horrible voice. But yeah, the video is a little loud.
I truly do, but I don't care. If you're rude to me, I will be rude back to you. End of discussion.
Her favorite word of all time, though, is abuser.
Actually, my favorite words are animation, growth.
Animation, growth.
You have to prove wrong.
That is my favorite one, actually.
Favorite word of all time, though, is abuser.
Actually, my favorite words are animation, growth, cartoons, cat, giantesses, family. Favorite words are animation, growth, cartoons, cat.
Art's looking mouth when you say giantesses.
Giantesses? Giantesses? That, yo, she just slipped that shit in. That was slick. I'm just going like family, cat, giantesses. Gaping hole.
Giantesses, family, games, trains, comedy, snow, belly, and blue. When you get to
and giantesses
know me better, you can assure that I'm a fun person to be around. Or you can just listen to random weirdos on the internet making accusations on me. Enter's team apparently didn't want me to do.
It fucking kills me that all the other words are so mundane after, too. It's like snow, happy, family, trains, giantesses. Vor.
Before she says Vor again, that's...
Oh, and belly. Yeah, belly's kind of eyebrow raising, too.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Green.
Now, John claims to be a professional.
I have a feeling that when everything comes tumbling down, you will have nothing else.
And from what I gather, there are big channels out there that do have black bars on their sides in the present. Unless John is making a joke here, but I doubt that. Off the
people are saying Ben the Looney's sibling. Yeah,
top of my head, Jordan Fringe does this, and so does Channel Awesome. Doug Walker does not claim to be a professional, by the way.
We cannot escape it. Oh man, there's just so much to comb through. I can't
that logic.
Like
John
ever present in the background during these duties. We cannot get away from him.
Yeah, just the looming presence of Doug Walker over us with this giant hand.
The pure weight of his shadow, not even his physical form.
Be talking about me or make any reviews ever. Hey, John, if you don't make animations, then don't critique animations. That's your logic, apparently. Also, Sarah did allow my advice. I told him to add a fuck them all to death South Park joke, and he put it in the Pickle Rick review.
Fuck them to death.
Please, I can't. No, please, no.
Not correctly, but at least he was nice to put it in.
Damn. Shit. Imagine, yo, like, I don't get that perspective though, because like, you're a writer on Saturday Night Live for some reason. Your life is in such a bad way that you're writing SNL, right? Stay with me here. And you go, here's my funny joke. And Lorne Michaels goes, hey, that's a pretty funny joke. If we work that around a bit, if we like play around with that joke, I think we could make it better. And you respond, no, you have to do my joke straight ahead verbatim as I wrote it. You can't adapt it, you can't change it, nor can you add to it. Thank you for using it.
I have copyrighted it.
But I am so mad that you're not using my joke the way I intended it to be used. You fuck. You absolute fuck. Like that's what she's saying there. It's like, you used my joke wrong.
You used my joke wrong. You weren't supposed to use the whole 10 minutes from South Park.
Like, nigga, did you get paid? Did you get paid? Then who cares? He used your joke and you got paid. Like, why would you be that fixated on him slightly altering it?
Making it fit. I'm just going to assume he made it fit a bit more naturally into the review.
Yeah,
rather
probably.
Than stopping it wholesale and being like, fuck them to death. And
fuck them to death.
And now, let's begin. Fucking them all to death.
That was the...
that would have been that would have like derailed the video.
I can't believe that Enter made the joke slightly more funny than you would have.
Enter went like, yeah, let me make this slightly more concise and funny.
Clip that I want Sarah to put in. But I'm still glad that he took my suggestion.
When the most recent video she did was Lights Out, a video infamous for being one of the worst editing jobs on my entire channel. This includes back from 2013 and 2014, when I was using Windows Movie Maker to edit.
What did you expect me to do when the episode is mostly a black screen? This is the worst. Nah, the worst editing job on your entire channel, John, is from last year when you did a Lord of the Rings video as a still image. I at least showed movement and actually showcased what the episode was like. Lord of the Rings, John, has movement and actually showcased what the
Yo, man. I think at some point we definitely have to do Brony stream number 2. We gotta visit our buddy Brandon again. It's been a minute. I like how quiet and sad you got at the idea of us doing
I'm sorry,
a
I got a phone call.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm sorry,
a likely
I got a phone
story.
call.
A likely story. What the fuck? People are mentioning Smokey was. Don't tell me Smokey was in here or something. Or no, that was just Surf Shack Tito was in a video. I was like, what the fuck is there? I was like, no way Smokey was
episode
in
was
here.
like. Lord of
for
the
half a
Rings, John,
second.
has actual footage, from a $1 billion show that you refused to show somehow for some reason. Can you believe people pay money for this? It's not a throwaway review. He showed his Patreon supporters at the end, so it's some kind of professionalism according to John. Also, it also had black bars for the record.
Everyone else is just so stoic and wooden and devoid of any emotion whatsoever. She has 3 expressions throughout this entire episode. Number 1, it's the petulant child who's been told that they can't play Nintendo right now. Number 2, it's the Karen who wants to speak to the manager because they want to return a purse, but do not have the receipt. And number 3, an abusive partner who is on the verge of exploding because you've gone the slightest bit out of line.
Like,
I like how people who have never had a partner would talk about an abusive partner in a relationship. I'm sorry, Depresston, you were saying.
No, I was just saying this dog shit. This is a bad review.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it really is. Somehow, like, when your review's so bad that I want to give the Rings of Power a chance, like a fair shake, that says a lot.
I mean, I figured it. I seem to remember people saying it wasn't good. I don't care about Lord of the Rings. I don't care about fantasy garbage, bro.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I'm really selective with fantasy. I like Lord of the Rings, but like not like I'm not crazy about
I like
fantasy.
the original trilogy.
Yeah. I didn't really feel the need to go like, oh, there should be a prequel series to this.
This is somehow acceptable. And you can't complain about Karens, John, when you did the same things as them in 2020. Yes, I know that John said one of, not the. But let's be honest, he probably hates my editing more than his own. All I'm saying is that I at least showed the correct clips and didn't do audio hiccups or accidental
Yeah, this is the face when you're about to get grounded.
ear rapes like in your Who Bob Wet Pants review. Or any of those early SpongeBob or King of the Hill reviews.
This includes back from 2013 and 2014, when I was using Windows Movie Maker to edit.
First of all, I don't actually remember the full advice from here. I actually remember the Strange Magic one more. My actual reason...
Yo, the bean mouth fucking fills me with rage. Every time she hits the bean mouth, I just get like
remember the full advice from here.
angry.
I actually
just get so angry.
Bean mouth.
the fucking
I've seen that face on
bean
too many
mouth.
cartoon characters.
Just smug Steven
Wait.
Universe looking back at you.
How is?
So I think this is him comparing like Enter and Star Giant comparing like Nicorama and Cartoon Network 64, I guess.
Facts on the back of a bag of potato chips.
Thiamine mononitrate? What a plot twist!
John did eventually add his own OC to his videos.
He stole a single joke. He stole a bad joke. That means he's just like me. He's just like me. I stole his joke, but he stole a joke, so that means he's like me.
Those are goldfish, not potato chips. You must give the joke back now.
Those are fucking goldfish.
He did have an old guy prior, but he would later get this robot. Ow, or AI, something like that. I have no way around this. I hate this voice. It's because of it being monotone. I stated this in my Cartoon Network 64 episode on Robot Jones. I don't know if I ever stated this on my channel before, but I hate
I like how, okay, so let me just return to the fact that like the video opens with her like,
You might be able to tell that I am sad. I don't usually sound like this. Here's a video of me when I'm talking about a cartoon. So this is me talking about the cartoon.
like there's no change in the voice whatsoever, right? Like that's supposed to set the tone, is that
Absolutely.
she's going through it, and then we immediately cut her regular speaking voice is just ba 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 ba.
I'm going to say this though, is that avatar is a much better head than the new one that you're using right now.
Agreed, because we go from this to this. Like they're both not very good, but like
No, but
that's way better than whatever the fuck this is.
Then, fucking Caillou if he goes to Cal Arts. I don't know, dude.
the sound of robots. Whenever I hear a robot voice, it sounds so cringy. It hurts my ears. It's one of the things that makes me jump instantly in fear. It's like my second most cringy sound ever. And the first is the sound of a bug buzzing. So it's not John in general sucking. Robot voices in general suck as a whole.
Beep boop. Libertarian programming activated.
Liber what?
The fuck? Libertarian.
Oh, we got rid
As a
of that
whole.
shit
Beep
back.
boop. Libertarian programming activated.
Damn, Enter, okay. Chill.
Liber what?
If no one ever gave an unpopular opinion, where would your species be as a whole? If you personally suddenly stopped talking about this issue just because you didn't get a response of sunshine and rainbows, what would it say about you and what you truly believe in? If you believe that you are right,
Yeah, this is pretty agonizing. I mean,
What the fuck even is this?
this is
Is-
Enter
is-
voicing this robot character.
Does Enter hate libertarians? Is that what we're getting at here?
I mean, that's kind of cool. that's pretty hilarious.
it is a duty to continue to speak up, no matter what the consequences are. You must remember that this is who you are. This is a feature, not a bug of who you are. And it is an important feature. The most important.
Oh, yeah,
Let
that's brutal.
Let me see if I understand what
Okay.
Enter is saying here. He's saying that it is good and important that he has dog shit opinions.
Yes.
All right.
Correct.
Well, glad we cleared that up. We
Yeah.
can continue now.
Yeah, we're skipping ahead.
Paul Bot 4000 is very good. Thank you.
God damn it. Holy fuck, Sapphire.
Thank you, Sapphire.
All right, what we got
Enter
here? This is like Discord.
Oh yeah,
drama.
that makes sense. Fucking Enter would absolutely be a status, dude. Someone has to pay his social security bills, dude.
Synchro on me. Next line. At the point, you do it for social brownie points. Hey, did you know that people under stress don't think straight? What if,
no, I could see
in this
why you
situation,
fired
let's pretend.
Star
What if,
Giant. I could
in
not
this
read that
situation,
Discord
I
shit
was
at
having
all.
a hard time.
Honestly.
You don't know that, and no one else does. My issue.
Well, you know, if you're watching YouTube videos with a magnifying glass. So yeah, obviously we're. Oh wait, what the fuck was that? What the? What?
That was Mark. What?
Chat, what are we fucking looking at here?
Miss Incredible in her lesbian arc, bro. Fuck.
Oh man. God, this design is just so hideous. Oh hell yeah. We got screenshots from KF.
Oh,
hell yeah.
cool.
We got some
Kiwi
Kiwi
Farm.
Farm screenshots.
What?
Yo, heroin art? Nice, we got the heroin art.
Heroin.
Mine, and they were very good at their job, sometimes even better than me in the present. I really enjoyed their editing. However, they left me, I think, in either late May or early June. I have not heard from them since. They are welcome to rejoin my server and edit for me again if they want to. I saw his video shit talking about my editing. Keep in mind, this was before John fired me, and yet I still allowed them into my Discord server to be part of my circle. And they edited videos like the Star Wars and Kids Next Door Cartoon Network 64 episodes. Even the ones that do talk about my 2022 videos, they claim to do it as a joke.
So this might just be the worst top 10 list I've ever seen. For context, I watched this in a Discord call of about 5 people, and by the end, I don't think a single one of us wasn't pissed off. Mind you, I'm not covering this video.
Hot take. You should have to like write an exam or like, you know, get a license to use Discord because it would really filter out a lot of these motherfuckers if they had to like, they had to go to the DMV and write like a Discord test.
You should have to like,
use it.
It should be like a subscription service. That way people who are just terminally online and don't have actual, you know, jobs could use it.
Just
make them go back to what's it called? TeamSpeak. Yeah.
Send them back to TeamSpeak.
TeamSpeak is such
I'm
dog
pissed
shit.
off. I'm covering this
refuse to
video
hear
because
anyone
first
else.
watching it, it pissed me off. And that's a very notable difference.
So you watched my video in a Discord call just to specifically shit talk and make fun of me as a joke. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you and I are doing here, Depresston.
Yeah. We're losers. Don't worry. Don't worry about us, Star Giant Productions.
No, you're right. You're totally in the right. We're two angry men mocking you, specifically for the purpose of going like, at least we're not Star Giant Productions, right, buddy?
Yeah.
it could be so much worse.
Okay, is this commentary a joke? I just don't find this funny. I don't copy off other people for the record. I get inspired. People said I got fired for plagiarism.
I like this like fat, sad old man posture that she has here.
I was gonna say she always has the belly sticking out on this one. Like,
yeah, the fetishes really do come through on everything. Yeah, I guess
it's got that beer belly vibe, bro.
Yeah, Star Giant just like crushed a 6-pack and went, well, time to make a video.
Ironically enough, I flunked college for that reason alone. When in reality, I was just bad at sourcing. But I got complaints about my DuckTales to DuckTales being too similar to not just Mr. Enters Nicorama, but Doug Walker's Disney-cember. Because as we all know, only Channel Awesome has any legal right to...
Giant. You called out Enter for what we've been saying this whole time.
Absolutely. Yeah, none of you guys are original. Going, wow, wouldn't it be cool to look at a television channel's catalog?
Doug's not even original about it. It's been like... reviewing movies has been a thing for as long as movies have been around.
Yeah, honestly. And it's like, yeah, Doug's got the best attitude out of the bunch of them. So I'm sure if Mimi is in here, she's vindicated. But
yeah. he also has the most success out of all of
Yes.
it. You know,
Probably because he has a good attitude about making this stuff.
To make reviews on Disney products in December. No one else is allowed.
So
It is
congrats,
against the
Mimi, you
law.
won.
Oh, by the
We
way,
did it.
Mr.
Double
Enter's
up
Lion King
is
review is more or
superior.
less a ripoff of Nostalgia Critic's Scooby-Doo review. If you're gonna rip off the guy, don't shit-talk him in your own ripoff. And has time travel self-talk that makes no sense. There are people that do offer legit good criticism like Firebolt PT. They gave me advice that it's bad to do sketches on serious videos, and I agree. Even though I didn't really do a sketch for my original Enter response, but I can understand the mix-up. And you could see that I respected their opinion on me. When people think that I am negative towards others, they think that it means that I hate them. Or when someone criticizes me, they think that I hate them. I can have a nudge. But I'm not gonna flat out hate someone for calling me out on something. Doing it incessantly or being 100% wrong and not listening to reason is a different thing though. Like me hating Sarah's editing. It's because that 3-hour Loud House thing.
She's just fucking rambling on about.
Yeah, no,
People are mean to me. I take criticism, but I just don't take that much criticism.
Let's jump to right around here, because there's no way we're getting through.
Former artist
all
that
this
was being a
ranting.
creep. But we'll address this in a couple
3
of
hours
minutes.
of this
That reminds me,
user
you
rant.
always shit talk people that hate you. Everyone that loves you, you ass kiss.
Look, if it was dogs eating dogs, it would be a very different story.
Yeah.
We would watch every single minute.
Nope, even people
If
that
it
have
was
loved me, I've
Jason
hated
Gomez, we
because
would
they
be
have done
hooked
horrendous
to
shit.
our
Speaking of
screens.
which, I
Our
once had an
boy,
artist named
our absolute
Necopan.
boy.
All she did was drew a couple of pieces of art for me. The most notable one being the top 20 worst fairy opera video thumbnail. Oh, I almost forgot. The survivable Super Sith
Fucking just the smug ass butch there.
I love, dude. Harman is such a Chad. I just know he pisses everyone in the cartoon community off.
It's like, yeah, man, Jesus is real, and I don't pay animators.
notable one being the top 20 worst
That's
fairy opera
so
video
cool.
thumbnail. Oh, I almost
I wish I
forgot.
was
The
as cool as
survivable
Harman.
Super Sith thumbnail
Agreed.
that I had John do, Ava,
Twice.
was just because I
Twice
just
the
wanted to do
baby
something
Trump.
fun to show like exaggeration.
Oh,
Like I was like Timmy Turner's dad, and Mr. Enter was Vicky, and Chicory Cheeses gave the idea for Poof, not me. So I didn't fully come up with the thumbnail idea. But back to Necopan. She's part of some drama, accused of grooming. That is all that I know about her. Did she actually do this? I don't know. I really don't. People think that I still have contact with her. The last time that I
People are
messaged
talking
her
about
was
Butch's
May of
chin.
2021. I don't know what she
Butch
has
look
done
gay
afterwards.
fucking
Stop
this.
going to me about this person. I know nothing about her. And no one in my server has any contact with her currently. So if she's a pedophile or not, that is up for the police to decide, and not me. And not the internet either. But people like Leo Convoy and That Little Rebel and Techno have made it their mission to make me never forget my past. Your sins should not.
Oh God.
Leo Convoy, great.
Why does it always come to this shit? So yeah, I guess Leo Conway's pressing Star Giant for being a pedo, which I mean, fair enough.
I
Fair
mean,
enough. I
I
just
wouldn't
think
be-
I think
I'm-
this is corny on both sides, though. That's how I feel about it.
I mean, I got nothing to say, man. I don't know anything about Leo Convoy. I don't watch his stuff. Never even really heard of him before we started doing this. This is the most I've heard of Leo Convoy
Honestly,
in all my decades. You know, my couple of decades of living.
very fair. And truth be told, I
agree.
envy you. I wish I never learned who he was. Wish I
Well,
never came
now I
across
do know
anything
who he
did.
is. So
Yeah, I know. Now I can inflict my sadness upon you.
Not be forgotten, Rebecca. No, they should. If enough time has passed, then it's best to move on from them. Especially when they're minor or might not exist. Leo and Rebel and Tech were mad
Why
at
are
me
they
because I
so-
didn't accept a voice call from them. Let me be
I've
clear.
noticed this
If
with
you
Star
yourself,
Giant. Keeps putting in like all these like screenshots from Discord or here it is like what Twitter.
Yeah.
It's like that shit's so blurry, and I know I'm watching it from your stream, but I can't imagine you see it much better than I do.
No,
you know?
I mean, it's like it's okay, but it's definitely not like clear. Like
you,
it's
you
not
would have to
ideal.
squint.
I would say it's not
Yeah.
ideal. Yeah, that's for sure.
don't feel safe about accepting a voice call from someone that you don't know. It is okay to feel scared. I don't know anything about this Leo at all. I know for a fact that they tried contacting me in the stream from December 2019 that is no longer up. Now, by accident, I did think that this person was a pedophile, but I was confusing them with someone else.
Look, I'll cop to the fact that Leo Convoy has a big posturing problem and likes to beat his chest and talk about how badass he supposedly is, but when you're dealing with serious shit, that's not important.
This shit ain't
Predators
legible.
first, dumb performative psychopathy
Wait,
second.
hold on.
Look, I'll talk about
MLP
Leo and his...
calls her a hive of child molestation. Whoa, that's a good title, bro.
That is. That really is. Oh man. That's wild.
baggage another time. Trust me, I really want to, but
Might have to
priority.
use the song
I
title.
thought Leo was Taylor,
Dude, that is
not
a
Leo.
turkey
But even with that mistake in
title right
mind,
there.
I have no forgiveness for Leo. And no, I didn't know that Neko was a groomer. Actually, I still don't know.
It took you
But-
days to remove a child predator when you knew
I
what they
think
did.
It's like, I mean, yeah,
What the fuck?
my biggest
can
issue is
barely
just like the child predator like talk and content and all that is just so miserable. Like, I think that's my
Yeah.
biggest issue with it is it's just like, why would you spend all your time doing this and doing it in like maybe the worst possible way rather than
You mean
know,
on Discord?
on Discord rather than like reaching out to the authorities with admissible evidence. And why would you just occupy all your time with, we're going to spend 4 hours talking to a sicko about another sicko?
Sicko tubes.
That's very much what is up, tubes. It's the Mama Mac shit. We are looking for a pedophile.
It was like
It took you days? Days?
probably
Days? It should have taken you
Probably like
5
4
goddamn
days.
seconds!
See, like, this guy is not... he's not a person you want to be like. You know, if you want to affect change in your community, get involved in your community. Don't pretend to be a gay lion and
Someone said
yell
it's
at people
cop
on
learning.
Discord. Days.
Days.
it was probably like 4 days.
4
Probably
days
like
between
4 or
finding
5
out someone
days
in your
until
server is a
eventually
child
we
predator
got it
and removing
kicked
them.
out.
Are you stupid?
No, I'm not stupid. You are. Get a life, Leo, because I didn't know.
Yo, man, he almost stood out of the fucking lazy boy on that one. He almost got up.
You can hear him rocking back and forth, trying to get the the feet rest to go down.
I swear to God, if I didn't just open this 2-liter Coca-Cola, boom.
She was one asshole. Again, I still don't know if she is technically one. My artist Sean Shore would love to draw the character Hilda from Hilda, an 11-year-old girl, in sexual clothing, and not age her up at all. I once called Hilda my waifu, like in 2019, but I thought that just meant a favorite character, not sexual favorite, so I learned around that time to not do that.
Okay, no,
For
that's
Sean,
bullshit. I'm
dozens
gonna
of
say
people...
it, that's complete fucking bullshit. You
Yeah.
say waifu, and you're like, oh, wife. I get it. It's one of those words that it's so close to the English word that you just immediately know what the fuck it means.
Well, yeah,
you know?
it's just a Japanese romanization of the word wife. Waifu, husbando is the same diff, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's just if a Japanese person in romanized English said the word wife, it would be pronounced waifu instead of wife. That's just how their pronunciation in their language works. That's it.
It's just
That's it. It's
fucking
just
coping.
weed for wife. Cope,
Yeah.
pure cope.
People in my server complained to me about this, and this was all of last year. It wasn't just like a single day. This was like for a while. But I was a nice person
Shit's killing me. Days.
and decided to let this person continue being on my server because I'm an idiot. Apparently, I'm an idiot. I just on occasion would delete his art, but
You
not
are
all
an
the
idiot.
time. Then one day he
Fucking
posted a
all the
real
pizza
picture of a girl the
crust
same
poured
age
off
as
of his
Hilda
body.
in a bikini on his Twitter. Now he claims that it's his cousin, but it's not the legal shit that was bothering me. It was the fact that he kept doing this shit, even being told numerous times to not do it. I DM'd him on Discord to make sure what he was doing was legal, and he told me it was. Seeing a minor in a bikini is legal, but either way, I told him to not do it again.
Yeah, it's legal, but dog, that ain't good.
Yeah.
That ain't something you should be doing. Like, I think there's a lot to be said about just having like good taste and not being in these positions. But like,
Not being a gross pedophile. Yeah.
like these people are just so removed from real life that they're willing to make a 3-hour video trying to defend their shitty actions instead of do anything to move forward. And it's not about like making an internet apology. It's like just stop doing this shit. Like, don't be a creep. You know, who cares if you make a fucking 3-hour video? Just don't be a creep pedophile. Just stop it. Get help.
Then just a couple hours later, he would post a picture of Hilda again in a sexual manner and had a fictional adult in the background in love with
Just
her
see
with
people
heart
say,
surrounds
"Oh,
and
that's
that
a
looked 30 years
I
old.
just
I
saw
blocked
someone
Sean
say
right then
face.
and there because I warned him numerous times in just a couple of weeks. And it wasn't from months ago. This is actually fresh in everyone's memory. And he only asked on Twitter a couple of weeks after. This was all 2022. I told him everything, and that was the last straw that I heard from him. When I was showing all of this to Jello Bread, explain why I fired said artist and why my girlfriend Leslie banned Sean from my server, Jed's mom came in and saw this and thought that I hosted a child sex trafficking ring.
What?
Hello everyone, this is Jedabread. I am
No, we ain't
Oh,
trying to
yeah.
we ain't trying to get into this. It's like, I don't know, Depresston. Just from what
I
you
don't want to talk about the pedophile shit,
Me
man. I'm
neither.
just gonna be.
Me neither. It's just like I don't think that this idiot would be capable
No,
of doing
there
anything
are
of the sort. So we're gonna change gears here, and we're just gonna watch a compilation of Star Giant being a bizarre creep before we wrap up.
Times where you need good animation in order to make the animation good. I mean, you can make art, but it doesn't make
Wait,
you
is
a
that
good
fucking
person.
Simpsons?
This is
I've
why
not
I
watched Simpsons
Yeah,
in
that
years.
was like they did like a Death Note parody for
I
like
see.
a Treehouse of Horror.
make the animation good. I mean, you can make art, but it doesn't make you a good person. This is why I never will feel bad about my work ever. If people say that my editing is bad, or that my animation skills are bad, or that my reviews are bad, I'll just show them 12-ounce mouse and say, no, my editing is good. My animation skills are good. My reviews are good. Because you gotta ring a
I'm
bell.
good.
A bell that even when all
good.
is
Look,
selected,
there's someone
it
worse than
still
me,
won't send
therefore I am
videos
okay.
out, according to my friends. It's when someone copies off someone else too much without much originality added to it. I get this accusation a lot from my trolls. In the past, you could make the
It's like, yeah, that's the equivalent of like someone going like, wow, you're in really bad shape, and you going like, yeah, well, that guy's in a wheelchair, so
I'm fine.
I'm fine. I can
I'm
stand.
fat.
I can stand and walk. He can't. He can't do that.
argument that
I
I
might be
had this
300
problem.
pounds
That's
overweight,
because
but
I
that
was
guy is
inspired by people
500.
that end up being
So who's
assholes
really
later
in bad
on in
shape,
life.
then?
In Pooh's Grand Adventure, every time that I hear him there, he sounds like Hilda.
And sometimes, I didn't think I'd have the strength to go on.
It says here that the Mara visits sleeping humans at night.
And yes, I know this came out before Hilda, but still, the point still stands. Jim Jenkins created sketches in his art book in the 1980s, which is honestly one of
Looks
those
like Joe
cliche
Biden.
things to
Yeah.
do to make
Man, Joe Biden created Doug? Hell yeah.
Joe Biden created Doug.
That's sick.
a show based off of. But
Maybe he is a good president.
Maybe
This is a
he
Beast
is.
had the same origin, oddly enough.
Oh,
A perfect
Bunsen.
episode to demonstrate how to do sexism correctly. I got in this criticism.
Huh?
God damn it. We saw.
Yo, she just lips that shit in so
Same
fast.
origin, oddly enough. A perfect episode to demonstrate how to do sexism correctly.
You watched that show, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did they
mean-
do sexism correctly in Amphibia?
I don't think that was the takeaway in that episode. That sexism was done correctly. It's more about like, you know, the character dynamics and different people's values. It wasn't like, wow, what a great take on sexism.
I got in this criticism before. Friendship is Magic was the show
Got
that
jump
was
scared by
known
that.
for having incredibly descriptive background characters who
Yo, and it's so upsetting that she's so fucking bald on the one side too. She bald as fuck.
the audience would
It's
create
usually
elaborate
like
stories
buzzed.
for.
Yeah.
I just want to point out that this giant-ass robot here might be a reference to the Iron Giants. Good God, I hate that movie. It is massively overrated, as well as Frobo himself.
Fucking
What?
Damn, Frobo really getting shaded there. All right, we got some more unhinged Star Giant. Yeah.
I think that means
Oh,
that I
this
can't
one's a
take
lot
criticism,
longer.
because I
Yes.
can and I always will.
We gave her
This is
avatars that were
Star Giant talking about
detached from the
abuse.
backgrounds. The proof of this is right here in this High Guardian Spice video, in which the avatar is hovering above the bottom of the video for no apparent reason.
But I think I know where John's getting at with this criticism. This is Vivian from Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. Why am I showing you an image of her in this serious video? It's because the logic that she follows is what John wanted me to do with his OC. She is a shadow siren, a creature that can't leave the ground. So, do you know?
It's always in toddlers, man. Every time.
It is, dude. I'm never buying a Switch. Stop.
You just slap your hand if you ever reach for one. Like, no.
Know what the game does when Mario goes high or
You
a
gotta
higher
play
level of
Stardew
flooring in the
Valley.
game?
No, I don't.
They have
You know
her
what I'm
have
gonna
a
do?
long
Literally
tail.
anything else.
But John's editor Sarah made a mistake here as well. In Rick Dependent Spray, John floats as well.
Yo.
It gives the illusion that John has no legs.
Man, I love when Star Giant defends her and her poor editing by going like, well, look at this fucking idiot. It's like, oh yeah.
That's true. Oh boy, I feel bad for John. All I'm saying is that I was your fastest editor ever! Huh, maybe that's why I stated that I was your best editor ever. Yes, John did dead name me or incorrectly say my name by saying Star Giant. Please call me Rebecca. Star Giant is a company name. It's like saying the president of Nickelodeon is literally named Nickelodeon.
I had been diminishing her role as an editor beforehand. In the entire year,
Bill Nickelodeon. Yeah, my guy.
2021, she only edited 3 videos.
So you were secretly hating me prior. Great. For the record, I actually wanted to quit during Nicorama. John was the one that told me to keep working for him. We're almost done with the marathon. We might as well finish it. I'm gonna admit something to you all right now. I succumbed to peer pressure.
What will happen is that someone will comment about one discussion, let's say a random current event. Then hours later, when we are all talking about actual business, like maybe a creative work or a review project, Rebecca will interrupt the conversation to start replying to what happened hours ago.
Here's the thing. John broke his own rules by talking about important events / growing around business stuff in general.
It's like, yeah, I like how everything Rebecca says is like, well, it's okay that I did something stupid because you made a mistake. You made a mistake. Yeah, what, Orama? What, Orama?
Honestly, the only thing that John did nicely for me with his response video was not monetizing it. So even though it has over 200,000 views...
Yo, people in chat are absolutely right. Calling her by her username is not dead naming. You know, if he said Ryan repeatedly, that would be using Rebecca's dead name. It's like your birth certificate didn't read Star Giant Productions.
Fucking imagine Ryan Star Giant Productions, some whole lot garbage at the end.
John didn't make a penny off it. Thank you for that. The only reason why I monetized my response was to help pay off the money for Hope. Oh yeah, that reminds me. After John's video went up on me, I decided to pay Hope over $100 for damages. Glad to see that no one ever brought
damages.
Damages.
This is going to small claims court. What the fuck are you talking about?
Brought this up. I hate it when people try to make their opponent look as shitty as possible.
Yeah,
just get
she calls
money on
anyone that she does not.
$100 to solve dumb Discord drama, dude.
Oh, dude, that would be so sick. Like one of those daytime court shows, but it's only autists. You just have a judge go like, all right, order in the court. It's like, so they stole my idea. I had the idea for a Sonic universe.
I had the idea for growing around, and I was going to make an animatic, but then she made her own thing called Witches. Clearly, it's a ripoff.
Your ideas are both terrible. A word to the plaintiff.
Like an abuser.
See, in life, we have this thing called "don't put words into my mouth." Also, John using LGBT slurs is unprofessional. Even if it's meant to degrade J.K. Rowling, the Q word is a slur. This is not my opinion.
Hold on. Okay, actual gay people in chat. Yes. Queer isn't like a slur, right? No. Like, I thought that was just like...
No, okay. I mean, it's contextual. But like even the way that Enter's using it wouldn't be considered like slur use of it.
Yeah.
It's I mean, it's probably not the best thing he could have said, but I wouldn't go that far to consider that. Yeah, queer is not a slur. No, it's like if he was using queer to directly harm someone, that would be different. But you know.
Yeah. Someone pointed out geckos. Yeah, the Q is literally in there.
Yeah.
You can't say bisexual, bro. That's a slur. Fucking
well, yeah, it's lesbian, gay, it's lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans, quetzalcoatl. You know, that's what the Q stands for. Quesadilla.
Opinion is a fact. The Q word is a slur. If you use it, I will block you. End of discussion.
See, she had this constant, almost obsession with pedophiles.
30-year-old Wreck-It Ralph was spotted the other day being super clingy and obsessive towards a child.
John, you and I have never been in the same room together. Hell, we never have been in the same state together. Here's this quote from me. If you were me, then you would understand me. But if you aren't me, then you won't fully understand me. I see you're just copying just off verbatim.
And it's clear that she doesn't know what a PNG is, as she would often put in images that I did not ask for that also had pixelated edges.
This image of Mr. Krabs used has random white pixels hanging off it. This is probably because they found an
Hey, it's a guy.
Just stop. Hey, how's Ellis Mark's wife doing, bro?
I hope he's keeping tabs on her.
Image on Google and used it to find it was a green screen
about
image, which can be annoying, so they used chroma key to make it blend in, but they did a poor job balancing said green screen out. Either that, or they just got a poor JPEG image.
She copies everything else from my videos. I don't know why she wouldn't also pick how I funded them.
Humans have not made anything original whole cloth since the fall of the Roman Empire. Everything that I say that you...
What?
What? That's kind of
has not made anything original whole cloth since the fall of the Roman Empire.
Humans have not made anything original whole cloth, which I assume they mean like wholesale.
Wholesale, yeah. I think you fucked that up.
Yeah. Since the Roman Empire?
First of all, the Roman Empire wasn't even that original. They just copied the Macedonians.
Yeah, but even still, whatever, like the cotton gin, the automobile, the printing press.
What in your genes immediately made you go to the cotton gin?
I don't know. That was just an ancient memory of my ancestor being whipped. All right, disregarding that though.
I always said the printing press, but yeah, no, the cotton
I said
gin.
the printing press. Yeah, cotton gin's a good one though. I like that one for some reason. But yeah, the automobile, the computer, you know, the rockets, like space travel. What the fuck are you talking about? Nothing original. These niggas created the heart monitor post the Roman Empire, you buffoon. Hospitals.
Yeah, no, Romans used to have little boys that would make the beeping sounds before. Didn't you know that, bro?
Yeah, people, they invented the gun. Like, what are you talking about?
Everything that I say, that you say, that we all say, comes from someone else. As in, at least a piece of it. I was inspired by you, John, not copying you.
Brains the house slave. Them damn dirty Negroes. They ain't working hard enough, massa.
So you watched my video in a Discord call just to specifically shit talk and make fun of me as a joke. Okay, is this commentary a joke? I just don't find this funny.
You bought my book as a joke, alright? So is the review a joke too? It's not a very funny one. I don't know what the punchline is.
I have a lot of different hobbies out
Yo, that was like me teleporting in front of you like DBZ. Just going like, I got the racist joke this time.
Outside of animation, I play video games. I take walks. I take care of animals. I read books. I write. I play with toys. I watch trains. I go to parties. Outside.
Yo, let's just run that back just to hear Star Giant like spitting.
Punchline is.
I have a lot of different hobbies outside of animation. I play video games. I take walks. I take care of animals. I read books. I write. I play with toys. I watch trains. I go to parties. Outside of the internet, I have a life.
You did not go to parties. The parties you go to are birthday parties, and they're probably for family.
Yeah, you go to your mom's birthday party every year.
You're not going to parties.
I'm not obsessed with cartoons. I do other things. I play games. I watch live action shows. I read books.
It's like, no, I don't play with toys. I just, you know, I build Legos and I make 40K models or some shit like that.
He collects stuff or something.
He collects, not plays with toys.
Yeah, plays with toys implies that Star Giant's like sitting on the Richard Scary Town carpet in a playroom going with a fucking car.
On walks. Cartoons are my job, not my life.
I won't be dying alone. I may have a dying YouTube channel, but my friendships are growing. I keep getting new friends, and they become stronger than ever.
To address this message specifically, I'm not going to die alone. I'm surrounded by people who actually like and respect me, and who give me space, and who do not harass me, and who keep my own perspective in mind.
People have thought of wanting Enter's channel to be terminated, but honestly, I think the position that he's in right now is perfect, and it's the perfect punishment for the rest of his life.
Some people would demand that Nick have nothing to do with Butch from this point onward, but quite honestly, I think it's more poetic if he works on...
Star Giant gets so excited whenever she hears someone's gonna run a trade on someone else, bro.
Wait a minute, that's not a twin, that's a penis. That's a penis.
What's a bunch of black guys just fucking one girl?
Hey yo, who the bald bitch, man?
Really odd parents for the rest of his life.
I'm not special. I never was. I don't get why all this shit happened to me.
I'm not special. For the love of God, I'm just someone who makes videos on the internet. That is it. I don't understand why any of this has happened.
I made a lot of mistakes in my life. I understand. What did I do wrong? I told a single person to make an animatic in a week. A person I apologize to.
Yeah, that is a pretty unrealistic thing to ask for.
It's an unrealistic thing, but it's not worth. It wasn't worth Enter bringing up in the first place. That's what I'm gonna say.
Agreed.
You know?
It was just someone who like clearly doesn't understand this process, having an unrealistic expectation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, look at all the servers you got growing around. You got Phantom Strider server. Damn.
Oh no.
And that accepted my apology. I called some people that I thought were my friends jerks, even though I took that video down. Apologized and they accepted my apology. I trusted people that may have been creeps, even though I have no association with them now.
Did I do anything? I called the guy an idiot. A guy who's moved up in the industry, and I probably don't occupy any space in his mind anymore. I try to make a cartoon show. Some people get it, some people don't. You know, like a lot of shows, like Adult Swim's entire repertoire.
If John can talk about his own stuff being bad, then I can talk about John's stuff being bad. And yes, he can say my own stuff.
If he can talk about his shit, I can talk about his shit.
I thought it was gonna be I can talk about my stuff as well. No, I can talk about his stuff.
I'm gonna make fun of him too.
Stuff is bad. Well, I too can say my own stuff is bad. But like, what of my videos has he seen? Until he watches every single video of mine, I don't want to hear what he has to say about my channel. Fuck it. You know what? We're gonna go through the videos that I edited and point out.
BRAINZ video until you watch all the BRAINZ videos.
Yeah, you gotta watch all of them. All of them. You gotta watch the bad shit posts. You gotta watch the AMVs I make. You gotta watch every single self-indulgent thing I've made. All the old stuff, the rogue appearances. You gotta find the unlisted Deadwing Dork appearances. You gotta watch all the terrible streams we're not gonna talk about.
You gotta go to Kiwi Tapes. You gotta watch him lose in round 1 of Tekken.
I took it to 5 rounds, Depresston.
The good editing.
You did the best.
John pointed out the bad. Time for me to point out the good. It's like the Three Little Pigs story with the wolf from the wolf's perspective, and I'm the wolf.
Damn it, maybe
any last words before you?
It has been.
Yeah, she's sick. She's got a fucking illness.
Yeah, she's actually messed up. Thank God she wasn't here when we actually admitted she was right, though. Keep going.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Don't watch the VOD, Mimi.
Basically, it's when they use a straw man for their own arguments. But when they do this, they usually use their own voice. And the reason why I don't like this is because you're arguing with yourself, making you either a narcissist or come across as a no argument. The solution is simple. Have someone else do the voice. When someone blocks you on Discord, there has never been a notification on the when. You can only find out when you try to DM them. You know, it's funny. I can shit talk John about anything, and the internet will agree with me. If I say that John's reviews suck, everyone will agree with me. If I say...
So this is like, we're entering like just downright petty tier, and I think, honestly, because this is getting cyclical at this point, this is where we wrap up, homie.
Yep. I can't believe that even in the video where we're kind of defending, still make fun of Enter.
It's very hard not to. It's very hard not to. He makes it extremely easy to dislike him. Okay, I got the last batch of supers to read, and then we'll pack her in, man.
All right.
Where did I? Off there. Okay. So Dr. Negasby Wilden with $2. How the fuck are these character designs getting worse?
Yeah, that was a good question.
Honestly, it's just like how
got jumped by the heroin addict one.
Each version is worse than the last. It's crazy. She like I don't like her design, but like she starts like downright okay comparatively. Like with the witch character, and then it just falls apart more and more the more that she goes on. The Cat Warrior with $5, a little cash for your suffering. Well, thank you so much. Trickstar with $2, Users United Front, the UUF. Well, thank you, Trickstar. That's a good one to remember. We're all users united in a movement. You're moving. Alan Sampson with $2. Who better, modern Ben the Looney or this? Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Ben the Looney's pretty goddamn rough.
I'd rather look at Ben the Looney. I don't know.
I think Ben the Looney is like so blissfully unaware and is not like always defending himself like she did. Yeah. Star Giant is constantly going like, Mr. Enter is bullying and abusing me, and like Ben the Looney is like, I'm not a pedophile. In fact, here's a picture of a child I drew. Like he's just so unaware of the fact that.
You know what else is a nice thing is that you're not gonna catch any flag for misgendering Ben the like you did when you messed up with Star Giant.
That's true. It felt like I was fighting 3 people at once. Like you know the Matrix when Neo's fighting all those Agent Smiths.
Yeah.
It's like when you say he instead of she, and you just get mobbed from all sides.
You said they them aggressively, so now you're dead.
I can't believe you said they them aggressively. Man, sorry for all the shots the bees getting, but that shit killed me. I was like, I can't believe you said they them aggressively. Dr. Negasby Wilden with $5. I love it when you can look at someone's art and immediately tell that their favorite show is Steven Universe. Extra space, so observe adipose. Thank you. Vicky Martini with $2. This user has got to go. See you later. Well, thanks so much for popping in. Confused Cabal with 129 pesos, I guess. Pesos. Why does that avatar unironically look like one of those 2020 Twitter art fixes? Oh man. Alan Sampson with $2. She ain't beating the Jeffrey Epstein allegations. Yeah, that whole section is pretty dire, especially when like Lio and Hopeless Peaches are showing up in your DMs asking you about harboring a pedo and stuff. It's like I don't know why these people all gotta be pedophiles, man. I'm just trying to laugh at bizarre cartoons and strange people. Why they always gotta gravitate towards kids? Is it Arrested Development? Why is it depressing?
Probably. The feeling of power. Have someone smaller than you that you can just make fun of, you know?
Like I'm a helpless adult, so I'm going to find someone weaker than me.
Yeah.
Which would.
And funny thing is, SSG couldn't do that.
Yeah, those kids beat his ass. Those kids bullied the fuck out of him. That was so funny. And then finally, the Cat Warrior with $5 explains why her rant Sona looks like a human Thomas train. Oh, she does look like a Thomas face. She absolutely does. What a horrible image to leave on. Well, chat, thank you so much for being a part of whatever the fuck this was. And Depresston, thank you for finding the time to look at this pure garbage. Any words of wisdom? Anything you want to leave on, buddy?
Yeah, I need to go call my fucking ma. That she was the one that called during the stream, so I gotta go call her and apologize.
Depressed just looks at his phone. It's a picture of just your PFP, but with like longer hair and a bonnet, still looking smug. Like, shit, my ma.
My ma.
Well, thanks so much for making the time, dude. And of course, to everyone here, peace. Thanks for tuning in. I'll probably stream something, I don't know, maybe this weekend. I'll figure it out, but catch y'all later. Bye-bye.